Monday here today. I'm telling you, having Monday off, man, it sure feels like I've worked 7 days so far. Oh, wait a minute. I got to push buttons for you.
Oh.
There you go.
Hey.
There you are, big boy. How you doing?
Are your headphones cranked up?
Yeah. Are yours not?
No. And I don't know how to control them from in
You
here.
don't? Oh, where are they plugged in at?
There's
Take
a
it out of your
knob down
butt
here.
and then put it in the actual... I don't know. I'm sorry.
Oh, butt. I get it.
I don't know what I'm doing. I like to treat you poorly just because you're behind a glass window. It almost feels like you're a weird criminal.
I know.
I think if they're plugged into that hole in there, the right hole, you can control it. But again, I don't know. We've established just yesterday that I know nothing about this equipment. I know nothing.
Do you know how hard it is to sit and try to pretend
To know things?
Yes.
Like when Joe was talking yesterday.
Oh, my God.
And I said, I think I at one point I go, I don't know what the hell you're talking about. And he's like, it's in front of you. I go, you call it that?
The Axia board? That's just
I thought
the
he was
name of
talking
the brand.
and I've heard that numerous times. I thought it was the program that we use to see these levels go up and down.
Oh, I don't know. It could be that too. Maybe this is like, I don't know. But I was sitting in here doing podcasts. And he's like, let's fix your mic. And he's like, I wish there was some EQ on this board. And then he started playing with it. And he was like, how's that sound? And I was like, pretty good. And then he was like, okay, now check this out. And then he does it a little bit more and it almost sounds the same. And I was like, it sounds great.
That dude's too into
he loves sounds.
Loves sounds. Don't know why. Good for him.
Yeah.
I'm glad he's in the position he's in. If he loves audio, it's like, man, I went and got my teeth cleaned yesterday. Which, by the way, my wife, because it was me, she did like a half-assed job. She did. I was in that chair for like 4 seconds, and she's like, "Your teeth were really clean." I'm like, "You never tell me that." Never.
Liar. She's a liar.
Anyway, so the dentist, she comes in, and she's looking at my teeth, and man, you know how Joe gets off an audio? This woman loves teeth, and she should.
Is that the same, where she works?
Right.
Yeah, I've been to her. Yes, she does.
Oh, she's like, man, look at that filling. Yeah.
Yeah, and she does little moans.
And I'm like, I don't know, this is working for me.
Yeah.
This is uncalled for completely.
Yeah. She did a lot of my
wife's
cavities.
Bosses. Huh?
She did a lot of my cavities. I don't think she ever finished. I think I moved before she could finish. Because I had like 30. I don't even have that many teeth.
I just don't. Teeth are not that thing. That's not my thing. But I guess if you're in the business, you like them.
What are you into like that? Like that? I guess. What are you into like that?
Like into like something that I really like.
Yeah, like Joe's into sound and a dentist is into teeth. Is it just us into talking?
We do like our voice.
Being the center of attention.
I hate that. I hate that about me because in certain situations I really enjoy that. Like probably radio, doing this. I'm not the biggest fan of it outside of this, though.
Outside of the room?
And maybe outside of the room, certain days or a certain event or something, maybe I wouldn't mind. But when I was younger, in my 20s, effing loved it. That's what I wanted all the time, was to be the center of attention, trying to joke constantly.
Yeah.
And the older I got, and now where I am, I don't even want to wave to neighbors.
Yeah, I don't like. I hate running into people I know at the store.
I know. That's why I just told that to Angie yesterday. We were wearing the mask in Costco, and I go, I love this because if anybody that we bump into that we know around here, they can't really tell because our faces are covered. Yeah. So you got to really kind of take some ganders. You shouldn't be gandering at anybody.
Do you guys just have regular masks when you go to stores, like just the disposable ones?
Yeah.
I bought myself a little treat. I got myself a little treat.
Uh-huh.
A little treat of a nice mask, or an easier, nicer mask. And I'm so excited to use it.
What is it?
It's this.
Oh, crap. I forgot mine in the vehicle.
Yeah. I got one of these. Okay?
Those are motorcycle masks, right?
Hold on. There's a lot of preparation.
There's no reason to take your shirt off, though.
So then I can just put this bad boy on like this. And then I walk around like this.
Is it a fire retardant?
Doesn't this look
I don't even
awesome?
know if that's the right word. No. I think it would look cool if you just put it up right now on your face.
What?
Just put it up. Oh, yeah, you can't hear me. Just put it up like,
yeah,
that looks awesome.
Yeah, this is how I wear it.
I would just, even when the COVID's done.
And I was like, this is so much better than any other mask that I have.
Where do you get something like that?
Amazon.
How much was it?
$10.
Why wouldn't you buy me one? You know I would like that.
I was going to get you one, but it was going to have the American flag on it because I know how much you hate America.
That is not true. That is not true at all. I'm here. I love this place.
So I was like, that's so much more. Because my Dave had one, and we went to Menards, and I'm walking around with like a makeshift mask made out of a bandana.
Sure.
That looks like and it's hot. And he's just like, oh. And he just walks in, and I was like, that's so much better.
Yeah, I got to give you one of those. My wife just said that yesterday. This is because it's so weird the world we're living in because it's becoming a fashion thing now. Because she's like, those masks are cute. She goes, I want those kind of masks. They're a lot cuter. And I go, that's weird. That's weird.
I said it last night. I said, if the world is going to be like this, where it's safer to wear a mask outside, and by the way, if you're a person that's just against people wearing masks, you're in the wrong. Just let them wear masks if they want to wear masks. It's fine.
Just let them do their thing.
Yeah, my person that is married to my mom's sister threw a big fit once about people wearing masks at Menards, and I told him, you're stupid.
I agree with you, but I can't. I'm trying to not jump on your bandwagon because I get annoyed. That doesn't annoy me, but like I will lose my mind on little annoyances that shouldn't bother me, but bother me. Like you've said it, and Angie has said it. Like, why does that bother you? I agree with you
on this
but I don't want to attack it because I know people would be like, yeah, right, Jake.
Yeah, you hate everything.
Yeah. No, but I agree with you.
You know what
I'm going to give you a mask right now.
The hardest part about nowadays, and I don't know if it is with you right now, but it's the fact that a lot of stores don't allow children.
Yeah. I'm somewhat okay with that just because it's
because you hate other people's kids?
No.
I hate other people's kids.
I just hate taking my kids anywhere.
Oh, that's also true.
Yeah, so like just stopping it doesn't give me a choice. But my kids now are at the age where I go, I'm going to run in here, stay in the car, the air conditioning's on.
Oh.
Do you know what I mean? They can kind of hang out.
What age did you start doing that?
Just this year.
Oh.
Pretty much.
Wait, what stores? Like, how long are you gone?
Not long. We're not like grocery shopping for like 45 minutes.
Okay,
it's like running in for like 10 minutes or something like that.
Okay. Well, I feel like a bad person now because my mom used to do that to me all the time. She'd leave me in the car for days. No air conditioning.
I remember that. I remember my mom, it was called Big Wheel in Clare, Michigan. It's kind of like a Pomida. It was also in Clare, Michigan. Did you guys have a Pomida here?
No.
It's kind of like a Shopko.
I have absolutely no idea what you were talking about.
And she would drop me off the toy aisle.
Oh, well,
and just be back. Hey, I'll see you in a little bit.
I would just wander from at any age.
Yeah, then you'd go find them. You'd get bored at the toy aisle and go find them.
Yeah, you just walk around the store. Oh, drop me off at electronics. I'll look at DVDs in the Nintendo 64.
I remember when I was at an age where a guy would have to hand me, he probably hated me, Nintendo was big.
Oh.
And they were behind the glass.
Yup.
And he would sit there and go, what game do you want to look at now? And he'd have to unlock the case, open it, hand it to me, and I would just turn it around, look at the back of it, and go, not that one. And he would lock it back up, and then I'd be like, that one. because he has to do that. That's his job.
All of our decisions on video games was how cool did the box look? Mm-hmm. And it came in a box.
Yes. Now, wow. Because YouTube was not a thing. You couldn't go and review
game
a
reviews?
video. None. You're honest to God, your review, you flipped it over and you didn't read it. You just looked at the 3 pictures they had on the back and you go, wow, that plane can go up and down on the screen and it can shoot little fire. Awesome. I like that. Let's do that. Or Ninja Gaiden. Oh my God. Do you remember some Ninja Gaiden, son? You don't remember Ninja Gaiden.
I know Ninja Gaiden for the PlayStation 2.
What? Wait, it was after Nintendo?
Yes.
Wow. I'm buying it today.
I'm 99% sure.
That is all familiar.
Either way, man, did that suck. You know what my judgment was?
What?
Buy a game, open it up, and if the instruction manual was in color, I knew they took time on the game and it was going to be good. But if it was a black and white instruction manual, I was like, okay, this is probably going to be trash.
I know what you're talking about on that. I do remember that. That's nostalgia along with this. Listen to this very beginning of Ninja Gaiden. I don't know if they did this, continued with the PlayStation. Probably not. But do you remember this sound or no? Right when it started? Huh! Yeah, baby! That's like throwing the stars. The throwing stars. Oh, yeah. You should come in this room and watch it.
I can't. I'm not allowed.
No, listen, it's worth COVID.
It's worth the 19.
God, I wish we had a big TV.
My wife said to me yesterday.
What's that?
She was like, "Hey, has Jake said how fat you are yet?"
Oh my God, that's mean.
And I was like, "No, he hasn't said anything." Some people just don't bring it up as much.
I don't see a difference. I swear to God, I don't.
It's been so long, so this is just now what you remember. But are
you honestly saying that you are bigger than you were than in KTI days?
Yes, I weigh more for sure. I weigh more than that. I don't know.
Maybe it's all going to your thigh.
It's all
one thigh.
It's all going to that thing.
I doubt it.
It's not.
That's the reason why I have that problem, because it just weighs it down.
Yeah. Not enough blood. I don't even have enough blood to fill it. No, she was like, some people call it the COVID-15, and I was like, it's the COVID-19, you idiot.
Wait, did you say that to your wife?
Yes.
Oh, nice.
And then she was like,
I like calling my wife a
but
dork.
you put on the COVID-30, and then she flipped me off, and I was like, I hate you.
Why does she do that? She loves you, I'm sure of it.
No, yeah, she does.
But why does she treat my little Tanner Banana so bad?
She likes me fat. She likes me fatter. But I think I'm pushing that limit.
Wait a minute. Does she because some women, I've heard this, will fatten up their man.
I think she's doing that.
Just so you're not as attractive to because they love you no matter what.
Yes.
But so you're not as attractive to the opposite sex.
Yes.
Honest to God, has that went through your head?
You know why I think that's true?
Why?
Because she said, look at your beard. And I was like, I know, I got to get rid of it. She was like, no, I think you should keep it. And there's no way that she thinks that this pubes that have just stuck themselves to my face is any kind of attractive. So, yeah, she definitely is just trying to ugly me up.
Oh, that's mean.
And it's not.
Well, it's not working because you are a sex machine since I've seen you.
Yeah, and I got this new face mask now.
Right. She's going to make you cover your face like a woman
I look like a
country.
ninja.
Yeah. You look like Ninja Gaiden. You should come here and watch this with me.
I can only do it off the air because that's when we're not contagious.
That's true. Oh, my God. Oh, this was my jam back in the day.
You know, what was that other... I used to... Hey!
God.
Do you remember playing Tony Hawk Pro Skaters?
Now... That was PlayStation, right?
No, they had them on Nintendo 64.
64.
Yeah.
Well, 64 is kind of that PlayStation era, right? The same time?
I think the PlayStation 1 or whatever.
Okay, because I remember it being on, my buddies had it on PlayStation.
Yeah, I got it on PlayStation 2 whenever I bought a PS2. My Pro Skater 2 was on... Tony Hawk
it was in 2000. I was 20, so I was probably just getting out of this, but I do remember this.
There was Is that the one where you could for Nintendo 64?
I'm looking at blah, 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 PlayStation, Nintendo 64, Xbox, Dreamcast. Now, is this the one you could break through the buildings and like start skating? You'd break through a window and start.
Yeah.
Okay.
You'd break through. It also had the game mode, the 2-player game mode, where you tried to, if you did a trick on a ramp, it would turn it a different color.
This guy, because of his name, his brand, he was on Joe Rogan. I forget how much he's made off this game, but it's ridiculous.
Well, he just came. The reason I thought of it is because he just re-released them.
Oh, yeah, to
PlayStation 4 or whatever.
Yeah.
But they remastered them.
Oh, they're all his old games.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 1 and 2. They got remastered and they're out again. Okay, listen. I read headlines, and that's what I know. If you know any more information, let me know, because I've just read headlines and made assumptions.
That's what everybody does. I went in today, and I asked our news person, I said, hey, what's going on with this? And they're going, I haven't kept up on it. And I go, well, okay.
It's the coronavirus. You're our news person.
Yeah, which I'll get into that story here in a minute. But I really like, speaking of Tony Hawk, it's so weird, the technology and how we are so capable of getting a hold of people. Celebrities, which back in my day, you just didn't. You just didn't. They were so far away. They were shiny. They were glammy. And you just don't touch them or talk to them. You live in Farwell, Michigan. They're far away. Yeah, write them a little hand letter, a handwritten letter, and see if it gets to them. Tony Hawk, there was somebody, it was a FedEx dude, that said this kid came running up to him and said, hey, can you mail something? Yeah, and then he ran back to his house and he had a board that said Tony Hawk on it.
Yeah.
The kid's board, and he said, can you give this to Tony Hawk? And the FedEx guy is like, sure, I'll do that. And then he went on TikTok or went on social and said, so Tony, if you see this kid wants to send it to you, I'd like to send it to you. He sends it to Tony Hawk. I don't know if you saw the Tony Hawk video.
I saw both videos.
Yeah, it's really cool. And Tony Hawk, because I watched the first video first. I'm like, this doesn't make sense.
You saw the Tony Hawk video first?
I saw the Tony Hawk video first.
Yeah, I saw them in the correct order, but only like 2 videos away from each other on the For Me page.
I saw them like 3 days later.
Oh.
So and then I go, oh, now the Tony Hawk video makes sense, because then he says, hey, well, let's say his name is Brandon. Hey, Brandon. Tony Hawk was like, I got your board.
Trashy like Cooter.
It could have been, hey, Coots. Hey, Cooter. Hey, Booger. I got your board. And just for you giving me this, thank you so much. I'm giving you my board right here.
Yeah.
And for a skater to get Tony Hawk's board is humongous, because to me, if you got like a Michael Jordan ball to a basketball player, great. But there's been other great basketball players. I feel like there's only like a handful of famous skateboarders, right?
Well, and the thing is, the difference between getting a ball from Michael Jordan or a football from Tom Brady is that's not their ball. It's a ball that they gave you.
Yeah, okay, I get what you're saying.
But Tony Hawk's board that's got grind marks on it, that's beat up, he chose to ride that. That was as part of him for a while, as your phone is, where you just think like, this is part of me.
Body.
Yeah. So that is cooler.
Can you name there's 3 people that I can name. 2 of them I didn't even know, and the only reason I know they're skateboarders is because of other teenagers talking about them, or back in the day, or kids, or Bam was a skateboarder apparently.
Bam Margera.
And Deirdre.
Rob Deerdick. Those are the 2 I was going to say.
And Tony Hawk, and that's it.
Because Rob Deerdick has his show. He had 2 shows.
He had didn't he have he would just make fun of videos Yeah,
he had Fantasy Factory and then Ridiculousness. Which
I barely watched. I don't even know those.
That it's all only on MTV. And Ridiculousness is, if you know Tosh.0, it's like that, but so much worse.
Did Joel McHale start all of that? Making fun of videos.
Soup.
I really like Joel. I wish better things would happen for that guy.
But because Joel McHale's been all... That was like...
Sorry, I didn't mean to show
that. But, and then Bam Margera, the only reason I know him is because of Jackass.
I still today... Let me hit this really quick, and then we'll just this ID.
Holy. Hey.
Hold on.
Oh, yeah, turn the mics off.
Oh.
Wait, do that again.
Okay. The reason why we do this is because it makes Tanner's life way easier in a podcast.
Yes.
We're talking too much, but we're okay. Let me turn mic off real quick, okay?
Perfect.
What were you going to say now?
Actually don't know.
Hey, go ahead.
Remind me that I want to tell you about Planet Fitness.
Okay. Is that up right now? Oh, did you see it on there? Perfect. I would love to get into skateboarding.
I always wanted to.
I
always thought it'd be cool.
Parks. Yesterday I went there. I went to the skate park again, and my kids use the scooters, and I always like, oh, they're going to get beat up, and I'm not going to protect them because skateboarders are. I feel like they're like a little gang over there.
Yeah,
they're going to spray paint me. They're going to tag me.
Yeah, you're gonna get spray painted, and then they're gonna call you like a booter or some sort of fruit booter. And I want you to be completely 100% honest. Don't be hurtful, though. Let me stop you.
Okay.
Yes, you are.
Damn it. Why?
You're too old to start skateboarding.
Why?
I'm too old to start skateboarding.
Why? Why
because
can't you?
Our bones are too rigid now.
Have you seen that old guy? Did I show you the video of the old, like he's 65
he was like
years
60
old and
he picked
just
it up. Okay. Then we're not technically too old to do it. Let's put it this way. You and I have too much going on to dedicate our any kind of time to skateboarding.
I was at a skate park with my kids for an hour yesterday. Why I just walked around like a creep.
Why don't you get something that's more? Why don't we start?
No, I don't want a longboard.
No, gross.
I like longboarding, but I want to do. I'm really interested to learn how to do those kick flips and stuff. Like I'm not kidding. Like it looks awesome.
Yes,
but I'm too scared to go over there and ask them to help because they're all 15, and now it looks really weird.
You know why? I tried when I was younger to skateboard, but then when somebody's like, why just do a kickflip? And I was like, I don't know how to do a kickflip. And they're like, you just put your foot back and then forward and then kick it. And I was like, I don't know what you're... Skateboarders are the worst teachers. I feel like you know how or you don't.
I feel like we could do it. And now because of YouTube.
Oh, maybe.
And here's the thing, man. First of all, I got to shut my garage door. I've thought about this because I can't practice out my driveway. All my neighbors are going to make hella fun of me if I'm skateboarding. I'm actually trying to learn this.
You've got your, elbow pads and helmet.
I ain't wearing no helmet.
Elbow pads,
just one elbow pad. I always fall on my right.
Oh.
And then I'm like, so I'm going to have to hide out in the garage to learn this. And then at the skate park, got to figure out when I go on like a rainy day so none of the skateboarders may start picking fun and I become a meme and then kids out at the 7-Eleven are making fun of me. Yeah, you're right. Maybe I am too old with sayings like that.
Yes. We just can't do it. Our bones
I
aren't
don't like
soft
that.
about. Why don't you...
I want a skateboard right now. Let's buy one.
No, let's get into competitive and freestyle rollerblading.
No, I'm not doing that.
Why?
I'm not doing... Because you can't kickflip with rollerblades.
Yes, oh my God, you can do so much cooler stuff.
I want to be able to kick my board down, catch it by the trucks. Yeah, they're called trucks, you idiot.
I knew that.
And then walk into the 7-Eleven to get my slushie.
There are no 7-Elevens around here.
I'm just saying, but you can't. Well, I'm gonna unbuckle and untie my boot, and then where are your shoes? You jerk off. I ain't learning that.
You know what? I
hate that you're trying to change this hobby.
I'm not one of you damn skateboarders that needs to stop and get slushies and cigarettes and the weed all the time. When I'm on the boots, when I'm really shoeing it,
those look awesome.
Yeah, I'm going, man.
Tell you what,
nothing in the world matters.
I would be wearing those. Yeah. Anywhere with linoleum. Yeah. If I work somewhere that, whatever show that was with
Dane Cook, Employee of the Month. He worked at like a Costco.
Yeah.
No,
but people are probably thinking that I'm joking here, but I'm very serious about skateboarding.
I know you are. You've only it's like I met you.
That's so sad.
I know. Well, I met you 8 years ago, and you're like, "Hi, my name's Jake. Do you know how to skateboard?" No, I don't. Damn, really looking for a teacher. Okay.
Do you think I will get sore?
Yeah.
Do you think
you're going to fall, man?
Listen, I am close to 40.
You're going to fall a lot.
Probably. To get right back up, like Ian McKellen says.
Screw that.
What?
Falling is stupid. Like, why are you doing something where you're gonna fall?
Screw you.
You're gonna go pro?
I'm getting.
Do you want Mountain Dew to sponsor you?
Well, I see Tony. I see TH. I see T-Hawk. I see him still doing it on the TikToks.
Well, yeah, but that's because his bones are made for that, and his muscles remember how to do it all.
It would be very embarrassing if I did come back to work and people are asking me how I broke my arm, and I said skateboarding at the skate park.
Yeah. Couldn't land that triple sow cow.
I don't know, man.
Listen,
you're crushing my dreams.
I'm not trying to crush your dreams. If you want to get into skateboarding, I think you should get into skateboarding. Know that you're going
total flip.
You're gonna have to explain to people at work, I broke my arm falling down on my skateboard.
I could lie.
What are you gonna say? You're not gonna lie.
Yeah, you're probably right.
You would lie to their face and then walk in here and say, I did a horrible thing on my board last night. Yo.
All right. Well, I was thinking about it again yesterday, and I tried to get my wife involved. Like, I'm like, dude, like, how cool is that? And she's like, man, you're really into the skateboarding thing, aren't you? And I'm like, I am.
I think that's your hobby. You know what? I think that's your main hobby, and that's why you have so many other hobbies, is because you're trying to fill your skateboarding hole. And
it started with one hobby not doing it.
And not being able to do it, and you're trying to figure out what can make me feel fulfilled like skateboarding would, but since nothing has done that, you keep switching your hobbies. You keep buying arborvitaes. You keep you do the RC card now, Vines and stuff like that. You're getting into stuff. Just get into skateboarding.
I gotta get some DC shoes, baby.
Yeah,
is that the thing, right?
Skater shoes are the most comfortable. It's like wrapping your feet in pillows.
Do they have DC shoes with heels? I could get some heels on those babies.
What do you mean heels?
Well, I'm used to my boots. I'm up a little different level. I'll get a
back. You have to have your feet flat to skateboard.
I don't know whose rule is that I can break.
Skateboarders.
Rules are meant to be broken.
That doesn't even make sense. You're gonna be.
You know what? I'm gonna start.
You can't skateboard in your 6-inch heels that you wear.
I'm gonna be the first person to do it in boots. Hell
I bet you that's done. That's probably been done. I bet you they're called something like the boot skater. Boot skates.
Those are rollerblades.
No, I mean like skating boots.
We got to talk here in a minute about what we received yesterday as a gift.
Oh, yeah.
It's pretty awesome. Do we have one still here?
There should be.
Okay. We'll talk about that next. We got a lot to get to.
I
didn't know we were going to talk skateboarding, and I'll apologize.
By the way,
yeah,
I did something that's not you shouldn't do as a dad.
Perfect. We'll talk about that next too. Is it bad?
No, it's just
good?
like it's not illegal.
Wow. All right. Cool. I hope not.
No.
If it is, I don't want to be a part of it.
No, it's not illegal. It's not. I feel bad as a dad for what happened.
Did you make her eat Vaseline or something?
No, who does that?
I don't know. It just popped in my head. Oh, now I'm the bad
one. That was that woman who called in and she's like, I hate this cat. I hate this cat, and I hate it, and I feed it Vaseline, and all it does is puke. And be like, maybe don't feed it Vaseline, you jerk.
Hey, Planet Fitness is a place. It's open. You need to get back there. Look down. Look back up. Now look back down. Look back up. Get to Planet Fitness. They're going to help you get rid of this COVID-19. It's $10 a month if you're not already signed up, which is basically nothing.
Yeah, they're basically giving it away. Imagine if every time you walked in a gym, like if you went every single day, they asked you for 30 cents.
Right.
That's what it's like.
Is that what it is?
About, yeah.
How'd you do that math so fast?
It's $10 a month, $30.
I'm going to fact check you. Continue on.
Well, now I want to know if I was right.
Okay, hang on.
But yeah, it's $10 a month.
How do I figure this out? $10.
Do 30 divided by 10.
30 divided by 10?
Yeah. Or no, 10 divided by 30.
Oh, my God.
10 divided by 30.
0.33.
Yeah,
That's what
so
I had on the first
33
one.
cents.
Just FYI.
Yeah.
That's what I figured out the first one, but this seemed weird. So you were a little off.
It's okay.
Damn, pretty good.
33 repeating
I'm going to Beale City.
cents every single day you went there, and that's every day for a month.
$20 a month if you just want to go to any Planet Fitness you pass.
Jake, how many cents would that be a day?
Oh, that's a lot.
66
cents. That's not a lot. It's a lot more than 33, but it's not $1.
Yeah, it's not. It's still under $1 a day.
Yeah.
Those are. Never mind. Keep going.
No. Yeah. So again, in no contract, which is really, really cool. So again, planetfitness.com. Check them out. More of us. We'll just do it a few minutes. Man, I am soupy. Hi, wait, that'll be my thing. Hi, my name is Jake. I'm one of the hosts, and I am soupy. I thought I had you up. Sorry.
Hi. Hi, Soupy.
Man, I'm just sweaty, and I got a sweaty jailhouse wallet right now. It's bad. I came in here today, Jake and Tanner show, by the way, and it was freezing in this room.
Mm-hmm. Oh, are you the one that cranked all the heat?
No,
then?
and I just cranked that one up, but an hour later, I'm melting.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Count your blessings when it's cold in there.
Mm.
What you got to do. Hi, my name is Tanner. I'm the other host of the show, and I had something I definitely wanted to say, but now I forgot. Oh!
What happened to your kid?
Yes. I was down in my basement.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching TV and playing video games. So I was watching the TV that had the video games on it. My daughter was down there. She was on her Kindle. And then I looked behind. She was like, Dad! And I looked, and there was a bee. Like a big bee in the house, in the basement.
A yellow jacket.
Yeah. I mean, it was big. Not a murder hornet.
Yellow jacket?
Yeah, probably. The mean ones. You know what I mean?
Wasp.
Yes. And I got up and I ran out of the room.
You just left her?
I left my daughter in there and I said, V, what are you doing? Get out.
No, I get that.
And she was like, I can't. There's a bee. So I had to go in there and hit it. And then I lost it. So I haven't been down in that room since.
My daughter, that's funny. I hit a bee in my garage with my hat yesterday because my daughter was freaking out. And I went, watch this. And I did do that because I was like, Dad can handle anything, right? Dad's not scared. And then she freaked out on me because she says they're going extinct. And I go, where did you learn that? And I'm very proud of her, but I mean, yeah. And I go, wrong bee, darling. Yeah. It's not a honey bee that's good. This was a different type of bee. I don't think all bees are going extinct. Oh, are they?
Did you know? I mean, do you know exactly what kind of bee you killed?
I think it was a yellow jacket.
Well, then that's a wasp.
Wait, yellow jackets are wasps?
Yeah.
I don't know my bees. I did something similar to what you're saying to make you feel less of a man.
Yeah, I just bounced. I left my kid. I was ready to have a new one.
I did that with my wife when she was my girlfriend at the time. But I feel justified for this. We were sitting in her college apartment, and nobody was there.
Yeah.
This is at the time when you still rented movies.
Mm-hmm.
And we went and rented Unsolved Mysteries.
Why are you watching that?
All right,
those mysteries aren't solved, Jake.
Just wanted to be scared. It's pouring rain out.
Of course.
It's night. It's dark.
Yeah.
We're sitting there in the living room watching this, and all of a sudden, I mean, you hear we thought somebody, our big noise upstairs. Nobody's in the house but us, though.
Yeah.
I ran so fast. I jumped the couch. I remember my wife just sitting there and her eyes got huge. I ran outside into the rain. I was getting ready to get in the car and I went, I forgot my girlfriend, which was Angie. And I ran back and she's still sitting there like Vienna was. And I said, what are you doing? I go, get out here.
Waiting to be murdered?
Don't you want to get out of this house?
Yeah.
She couldn't. I feel right then and there she should have known that I'm not the right man.
Yeah, yeah. You're not a protector.
But I did feel bad after that. And so what I did is after we
got her a gun.
We cooled down a little bit. We're sitting in the car and we go, what do we do? The door's open.
Yeah.
She's like, should we call campus, or not campus, but apartment campus security?
Yeah.
These guys will come out and check. And I go, F that. I just started to man up because I'm kind of away from the situation.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to have a couple guys go in there when I'm here.
Yeah, when you've got that weird foil blanket draped around you, like something traumatic just happened to you. Thanks, sir. Is it all good in there? Yeah. Your hot chocolate's cold, though. Oh, no.
Yeah, I risked, man. I did. I took this fear and pushed it way down. I was at the point where I was like,
turned it into an ulcer.
If I get Pulp Fictioned up in this room, this is where I'm at, where it's like,
are you talking about what happened to Marcel?
Yeah, this is where I'm going in my head. I'm like, this could happen, but guess what? I'm gonna handle my business, and or the gimp would, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So I went into that house or the apartment, and I grabbed a knife. And I walked up the stairwell, scratching it against the wall, just leaving marks. Not our place. Who cares?
Yeah.
But I'm making the noise. You already know
at 20 years old, you're never going to get that security deposit back.
Right. No, I burned the floor. It was awful. And then I was scraping it against the wall so you could hear the sound. Like it sounded like, like a sword coming out of a sheath. That's how you say that.
Yep.
And I said, I got knife. And I said, I got knife.
Yeah. Why use lot word when few word do trick?
I really felt like somebody came. We thought somebody came through the window, which was upstairs, got a ladder,
jumped,
and went through because everybody had desks in front of the window because that's where you put your computer back then.
Yes,
everybody had desktop computers, and we thought they just fell off that or pushed. Things got pushed.
Yeah.
But anyway.
Is that how that story ends? Was there nobody there? Was it a cat? Did you just hear things? Was it a ghost? Was it a spirit? Was it a demon?
No.
You don't know?
Oh, I know.
What was it? Was somebody there? You're not going to end your story with, did you murder a roommate? Is that what you're trying to avoid telling everybody? That you buried a knife in the chest of your college roommate?
This is story edging. We haven't done that in a while.
Yeah, it has been a while.
No, but we so I walk into Angie's room, nothing.
Okay.
I walk into Michelle's room, nothing.
Okay.
I walk into oh man, that one girl hated me. What was her name? I wrote a whole story about her because we couldn't stand, and I was writing for the campus magazine. I wrote like 2 articles.
Wait a minute. How did you write for the campus magazine in a college you didn't go to?
I don't know. There was I just applied, and they're like, can you give me an example of a story you would write? I wrote it, and they're like,
Becky's a bee.
We're using this. And then I wrote another story. It was all misspelled. The grammar was awful.
Yeah.
But they didn't care. And I wrote about this person, and Becky. I just changed her name. I forget her name now. And I just kind of changed the name and living with roommates from hell. I think I titled it. And oh my God, she knew I was writing it. She came in that this is days before the possible murder took place.
Yeah.
She grabbed the magazine and she flipped right to my article because she knows I was writing from them. And it was
somebody probably said, you should see what Jake wrote about you.
Maybe. And she came in and she sat right down and started reading it. And I'm like, oh, I got things. I got to go. And I was freaking out. And it was definitely an awful time after that.
Yeah, by the way, if she whipped right to it, then somebody had to have been like, you should read. Have you read Jake's article? You should read it.
I was living with my girlfriend, not going to college, but everybody else is going to college. You want to feel like a loser? That's a loser.
Yeah, but you were a successful writer for a magazine.
I never looked at that.
Wait a minute. And I assume that knowing you, your hindsight isn't the best. And I can't imagine it was better when you were younger. So I can assume that when you wrote that article, you changed her name, but left every other pretty specific detail.
Everything that she did. Like she was the controller of the heat in the apartment.
Yeah,
and people would gripe about it because somebody would turn up. She's like, we don't need to do that. And she doesn't know she's being ridiculous.
Yeah.
But she's being ridiculous. Yeah, you're right on that.
So it's like you changed her name from Becky to Schmecky, and you're just like, that's enough. And then you pretty much just named her, gave her height, weight, hair color.
I forget her name. Oh God. And then there was the other girl, again, forgot her name. And this was I walked into her room, nothing. And I walked into the bathroom. There was 2 bathrooms upstairs. Walked into my wife and Michelle's bathroom. And then the dirty hate, the ones that we hated, we gave them the bad bathroom. I walked into that bathroom, and all it was, do you know the showers that you stick you could put shampoo bottles into those
around the shower head and it never holds?
It wasn't the shower. It didn't go around the shower head. I think this just
stuck to the wall. And these dumb women thought that was gonna work,
and it gave me a heart attack. But that's what fell. It was just a big clanking and all the bottles.
Yeah. Does your wife understand weight?
No. This wasn't her shower.
No.
This was the
I'm
dirty
asking
people.
You as of now. Like, if you put up a shelf or something, is she throwing things that like everything on it, thinking that it's just going to hold?
No, she's better at that stuff than I am. I'm the type of guy that would be like, you could put you put that rock on there.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm probably that guy. I get worried about it. But Angie's a little bit better with that
like,
stuff.
Is that in a stud? Like, we have those. We actually have a shower. It's the coolest shower curtain in the world.
Is it Nick Cage?
It's the inside shower curtain, the plastic one.
Yeah,
you got the two.
Yeah,
this one has pockets on it.
Oh my dear God! I didn't even know they made that.
Yeah, neither did I.
And you can put like shampoos.
Yes.
What is it? Does it hold water, low?
No, it's all mesh. Like, the pockets are made of mesh.
Does it make it heavy?
Well, yeah.
No, that's what we're talking about right
issue
here. Yeah, okay.
Is that my wife doesn't understand weight.
And you got just probably the bar that goes...
I got the hotel shower bar.
Oh, it kind of curves a little bit?
Yeah,
I like the way you do that.
Yeah.
Does it curve like...
yeah.
Get it? When you shut it, do you grit your teeth?
Yeah.
Okay.
I grit my teeth, and then every now and then
Could you install it this way?
I've got the stability bar.
Okay.
So the stability bar goes like this, and then I've got the shower curtain like this. So then it's like this.
And are you ever catching water in your mouth?
Yes.
When you're shutting it?
Constantly doing that.
Quenches thirst.
The worst when you're just like, God, the stupid shower rings. The shower rings get stuck, so then you're just like, and you can't. Yeah.
Okay. No, I've been there. I've never had dual shower curtains where you're doing that with your hands.
No. Yeah. I do all the time. Either way. So she's putting like the giant bottles of shampoo.
Yeah.
On the top.
Bottles, right. Or the cheap ones, like the Pert Plus, the 7-in-1.
Yes. It comes in a gallon jug or a 5-gallon jug. She puts those on the top.
Brush your teeth with it.
Yeah. It's
conditioner, brush your teeth.
Wash your car.
Clean your dog. Clean carpet stains.
Yeah. Or shelves. I'll have shelves in the garage and she's just like throwing... You know, it would fit up there, the entire refrigerator. Let me put this on this shelf that's not anchored to anything.
There? The fridge.
The fridge.
The fridge will look really good on there.
It could be so good right there.
You know what? She deserves everything that you're doing right now for her calling you a fat ass.
God, yeah. She does. She deserves it. Wait, am I overstepping bound? I have called her stupid a few times.
No, you're not overstepping.
No. And I put the ceiling up in my bathroom last night.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice. The basement bathroom we're talking.
Yeah, basement bathroom. I'll be doing the rest of the drywall today. Got to put in the recessed lighting today.
Doesn't sound fun.
It's not bad. I don't mind doing drywall.
I'm not a fan of doing construction.
It's not bad. It feels pretty cool when it all starts getting together.
No, I get that. Like to be honest, like the cabinets.
Yeah.
I know that's not building walls or anything, but when we redid the cabinets, I hated every second of it. But once it's up now, it's like that's cool. Yeah. I like that a lot better.
It's nice when you can do things on your own. I didn't do it on my own. I watched Dave do it on his own. But I mean, like, I'm doing the finishing touches now.
I get it.
Man. I'm learning so much from Dave.
We have been on the air for about an hour, and we have not gotten to anything important.
That's fine. It's hot.
By the way, moral of this story is Tanner's a bad dad.
Yes.
And I am...
a worse husband.
You go to Family Video and rent Unsolved Mysteries years old. That's where I am in life.
Is Unsolved Mysteries on Netflix?
I don't know. I've never
thought it was.
Hi, who's this?
Hello?
Hi.
Hi, I was hoping to get a hold of Tanner and his buddy on the air.
I think that might be you. I think the other one might be you.
Okay.
Got the whole deal. I was trying to get a hold of somebody about this skateboarding thing, but it took like an hour just to get a hold of you guys. So
hey,
here we go.
Hey, listen. I don't know. First of all, why we're getting attacked. Second of all, you don't even know You don't even know who you're calling. Tanner and his buddy.
Yeah, I got Tanner. What was the other one? Total white names. Bunch of white kids.
Wait a minute. Do you ever listen?
Better. I'm gonna guess Skylar. Skylar would probably be the next name.
Okay, listen. My God, you should take this act on the road. Do you? Yes or no? Ever listen?
Well, I do listen when it doesn't apply to things I'm thinking about.
Okay.
I think he's doing a bit.
Yeah, I like your bits.
Yeah. So, are you a skateboarder?
I am absolutely a skateboarder. I'm a huge fan, have the history, and, it's what I live and die for.
You live and die for skateboarding? Do you make money doing it?
Oh, no, but I broke both ankles, smashed my head on the concrete, lost a bunch of memories, and twisted both my arms
You
back.
lost a bunch of memories.
Yeah.
He said.
It sounds.
Yeah, when I hit my head, I hit my head a lot, so I lost a bunch of memories.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Do you think Jake would break every bone in his body skateboarding?
Please call me Tyler.
Tyler.
I think White. I think his white name person would probably slip on the skateboard and immediately smack his dome on the concrete.
No, you had a longboard.
I did longboard for a while, but I think skateboarders make fun of longboarders.
Longboarder. No, I have no problem with longboarders as long as you go fast and don't worry about falling. It's just one of those things. It comes with skateboarding. You better get used to falling.
Dude, there is a kid in my town that has one of those self-propelled longboards.
Yeah.
And I'm so jealous of him.
All you got to do is kick your foot.
Yeah,
seriously, that is nice. They have 30-mile-an-hour skateboards now that you can just plug it right into your wall. And you go 30 miles an hour, 35 miles an hour.
The extension cord runs out.
30 miles an hour?
Yeah.
Jesus.
No lie.
All right. Thank you, Jason.
Derek.
Oh, Derek, that's whiter than Jason. No, yeah, he smells like weed.
That guy, I could smell the weed.
Yeah.
He sounds like his parents do not love him.
Yeah. He sounds like he was hugged too much.
Or not enough. Probably too much.
I'm thinking the too much. I think
I lost some memory. That may happen. If you start picking up skateboarding, you may lose some memories.
Yeah.
Oh,
I just like how his credentials for skateboarding was, yeah, I'm good at skateboarding. I broke both ankles, twisted my arms, and I hit my head a lot.
How old was he? I forgot to ask him his age.
Oh, I don't know. He said he lives and dies for skateboarding.
So he's got to be in his probably early 20s.
He sounds like he's in his mid-20s. Like I'm saying, he's probably 25.
I wouldn't even say 25.
You don't think so?
No, I still think he's got his GameStop part-time job.
Does anybody go to GameStop anymore?
The last time I went there was for a controller. A used one.
Oh. Yeah, that's the only place to get used controllers. Mm-hmm. Ones that people have used for,
Well, I'll tell you this. That didn't help me want to continue with skateboarding. That has scared the bejesus out of me.
Yeah, I told you. You're going to break your bones. Younger kids skateboard because their bones are soft and malleable. Malleable?
Oh, God.
They can bend.
I don't want to lose some memories I probably want to lose, but I'll probably keep the ones that I don't. The hurtful ones. They're the only memories I have.
Like that phone call. I'd like to lose that memory.
I like them.
I just like how he's like, those total white guy names.
My favorite is Tanner and your buddy.
Looking for Tanner and the buddy.
What a fun name for a show. That should be
if you get fired because of your many grievances, I will hire you back as the buddy.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
But you have to do as much work as you do now.
Would you do I want that as a drop if we can.
Which one?
Just to get now back to the Tanner and Buddy and his buddy.
And his buddy. Tanner and his buddy.
I'm not hurt about it. I think it's funny. Part of me goes, oh, the brand. Like, do we even, like, we try to brand that because that's what we sell.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he was messing with us.
I don't know. I love it, though.
Yeah.
Maybe we got to say it more. Maybe it should be switched to that. Hi, who's this?
I'm calling back. This is Derek again about the skateboarding
Is it
thing.
Darren?
You guys
Is it
are cracking
Darren?
me
Hold
up
on.
all day about that.
Oh,
If you guys got more stuff to talk about, I would be more than willing to talk about it.
Hold on. Darren? Is it Darren or Derek?
Derek, D-E-R-E-K.
Derek. Now, how old are you?
I'm 28.
20. Oh,
I
so
told
I
you.
still feel like, okay, when you hit 39 years old, are you still going to be skateboarding?
Absolutely. Maybe not be the type of skateboarding that you're thinking of, but yeah, I'll still be pushing around.
What am I thinking about? I'm like
You're
thinking
thinking
about
about
the
Tony Hawk
kick
half
flips.
pipe.
No. I don't want to do the half pipe stuff, man.
Do you want to drop in?
I want but I want to just learn some awesome like grinds and flips.
Oh,
with
like
the board.
freestyle, like you're sitting
Yeah.
like on the ground, like.
I would suggest starting off on flat ground and just doing some ollies and some kick flips.
That's
some
all he wants to do.
That's it.
How fast?
So don't go
Derek.
crazy. That's how you bust your melon. That's how you bust your melon open. That's exactly how you do it.
Derek.
Going too fast.
Derek!
So what?
How fast could you teach Jake to do a kickflip? Never even seen a skateboard before.
Same day. One day.
One day.
Get-
Yeah,
I
but
know
what
I
is
wear-
that hours-wise? Are we talking like 8 a.m. to 4 p.m.?
I go to bed at noon.
Yeah, he goes to bed at noon. We get off at 10-ish.
It's a pretty easy challenge. I give him 5 hours easily.
Now listen to me.
As
Listen
long
to
as he
me.
commits to
I
it.
wear boots. I don't have any DC shoes.
Yeah.
Or whatever the skateboard.
He wants to wear cowboy boots.
Also,
Hey,
how much?
there's skateboarders out there that wear Timberlands. So think about
Okay.
that.
How much? Do I have to learn to tag like buildings, and how much weed do I have to smoke?
Well, first of all, that's defacing public property, so don't do any of that. That's making a bad name for skateboarding. Second, drugs are bad. Obviously, don't smoke any weed.
I like this guy.
Yeah.
That was a test.
Yeah.
You passed, Derek.
You passed the
Nice.
test. Now, if you could, with your skateboard hoodlums, tag our show name on a wall somewhere.
Derek, we love you.
Well, since you asked that question, I would come directly to wherever you live and tag your house personally because we don't tag.
I feel like that was an insult.
Yeah.
You
I don't want to give a bad name
stay
to
away from my
skateboarding,
house.
so-
Wait,
You stay away
okay.
from my house and my family.
Do you
Don't
feel
be around my kids.
Do you feel discriminated against as a skateboarder?
Well, probably when we say things like that.
Hell no. It's about to be in the Olympics. Couple months now.
Yes?
It is not going to be. in the
Yes.
Olympics.
Yeah, it's in the Olympics. You didn't know that?
There isn't even an Olympics this year.
Hey, hold on, D-Dog.
Yeah, it's an Olympic sport now.
Do we have to?
I guess
do I gotta
badminton can be an Olympic sport.
Do I
Why
gotta
is
get-
skateboarding not there?
Can I get a Walmart board, or do I got to get something better?
Yeah. No, don't get a Walmart board. Go out and get yourself a real skateboard and don't hurt yourself.
Like $100? How much am I planning
Yeah.
on spending here?
110 easily.
Okay, how much for the? Does that come with the wheel brackets and the light up wheels?
That's a full complete skateboard, dude.
Okay. What kind of wheels do you suggest?
Well, if you're doing street skating, I would suggest the hardest ones you can find, which would be like 99A, 101A.
You got to email me this stuff, man. I'm not going to remember this.
Dude, you and I... Wait, damn it. Hey, what's open?
Yeah.
Where do you go to buy
Just remember,
skateboards? Toys R Us is
hard wheels.
closed.
Hard wheels for street, soft wheels for vert, and always wear knee pads, elbow pads, mouth guard, and wrist guards.
Wait.
I'll look lame.
Yeah. You can't mosh at an ICP concert and that stuff. Listen, where do you buy skateboards now?
You want to mosh at an ICP concert?
Listen!
Well, maybe like,
You can go to
oh,
Eric's.
Jesus Christ. Who the hell am I
You
talking to right now?
can go down to where
Wow.
about the longboards. The longboards, man,
You just
downtown
said
Green
ICP.
Bay. You're just not hip or cool with us skateboarders.
Wait, no, I'm legitimately asking,
When was
where do you
ICP
buy
cool the
skateboards?
last year?
ICP is awesome.
I love ICP, but I'm just saying they haven't been relevant in the last year, and they just brought that up out of nowhere.
They're always relevant in our
Oh,
heart.
Yeah, Johnny Two Dope or...
Two Dog Shaggy. We know what we're
Shaggy
talking
Two
about.
Dope, Violent J.
Yeah, Shaggy Two Dope and Violent J. Those guys. How do magnets
Hey,
work?
Greg Malenko went platinum.
Randy,
so
we got to let you go. Bye,
Why?
Bye, Randall.
Yeah, bye, Gene.
I could never have him as a teacher. He seems unbearable.
Yes, he could not get off that ICP topic and just answer my simple question of where do you buy skateboards?
He has literally ruined this hobby for me.
Dude,
single-handedly made me hate skateboarding.
No, I think I am 100. Dude, I just remembered this.
What?
You are so in love with the idea of skateboarding that when we were at WIXX, you had an idea. 30 days to learn a craft, and yours was immediately skateboarding.
Was an ollie. I want to learn just to ollie.
Ollie you could do in a few minutes. It's not hard. I can ollie.
Bet you can't.
Get me a skateboard. I can ollie.
Someone bring a skateboard in, but I'm keeping it because I'm learning how to do this.
Yeah, buy it new. And yeah.
No,
I can't kickflip. I have no idea how to do that, but I can ollie. Ollie is easy.
All right, we are really late. We have not gotten to anything today that we wanted to talk about. But let's hear Swiderski. I'm so sorry.
Swiderski Power.
Swiderski Power. Tell me about your simplicity really quick.
I love my Simplicity mower. I got a brand new 2019. It had no hours on it when I got it from Swiderski Power. I got an amazing deal on it too. Like Swiderski Power gives you the Simplicity hookups. Also, it's got a pretty big deck on it, and it is made. I don't know how, but it's made my lawn healthier. It makes my lawn seem healthier than when I was mowing my lawn with just a blowtorch. So, I got that at Swiderski Power. I went to 5500 Calumet Drive in Appleton, and I said, Brian! And Brian walked out of his office, and he's like, here, let me set you up with the Cadillac of lawnmowers, the Simplicity. I think it's broad mower.
It's got a lot. It's got a lot to it. A lot of bells and whistles.
Spell it.
Yeah, that's all right.
Or say it. But either way, it's a broad mower. Ask him what did Tanner get from the Jake and Tanner show. They'll hook you up. That's the one you want. And when you go there, it's Swiderski Power, or go look online at their inventory. You can do that anytime. SwiderskiPower.com, and that's SWIDERSKI Power.com.
On the way, we want to talk about a gift that we received yesterday. Promise we'll get to it. We've been trying to get to it all morning.
We have a phone call, and I want to bet you $10. That's Derek again.
Let's find out. Hi, who's this?
I'm Derek again, talking about now we're talking about lawn.
Goodbye, Derek. We got to get into the commercials. All right, it's a Tanner and his buddy show. It's going to be a shorter segment because Derek, good old Derek, took up all the hour.
My God.
Yelling at us about our love for ICP, which was uncalled for, Derek.
Yeah.
Just because we bring up ICP doesn't mean you got to crap all over it and tell us they're irrelevant and didn't need to be in our segment.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what goes in our segment.
Yeah. He just could not get past that. He could not get past the idea that we mentioned ICP.
It is a Jake and Tanner show. We want to. You know what we'll do? Do you have it in there? Or
Is it in that box?
I think it is. Oh man, I got to go get it.
You go around the desk.
Okay.
Don't go under.
Who got us this?
Is it in there?
Ah!
Oh, I know what happened.
What?
So when we got them,
Sure.
Joe said there's one for you, there's one for Jake, and there's one for me. But when I talked to them, it was there's one for me, there's one for Jake, and there's one for the studio. I don't know where the studio one is.
Probably in Joe's office.
I can almost guarantee it's sitting in Joe's office.
Joe likes to think a lot of gifts that we receive
Are
are
also
part of
his.
his.
Yeah.
Just like when we received beer and more.
Yeah!
beer.
I will not forget when he was going to try to pass off giving us 4 beers out of the 12 that Corks and Caps gave us.
Those are our perks.
There was 4. He was just like, this is your guys' share. We're like, our share?
So if you go to the Facebook, there's a picture of what I don't know how many chipped in for that.
I will read. I have the names.
Let me say what it is.
Yes.
Because we didn't get the bobbleheads. Some
the
people,
green-
I hate to call fans. I hate that.
Listeners.
Listeners that like us, put together, they put some money together and made Jake and Tanner bobbleheads that are like the real deal. The real deal.
Yeah. They're
Like, okay,
so good.
Listen to this, Steve and Laura. You cheated your way to the top. I don't even know if you got your bobbleheads because the COVID-19 took over.
I'm so happy that happened.
It's because of Steve and Laura the COVID-19 even began, I think. I think that was ground zero.
Yeah.
Over there at whatever radio station.
No,
they're on.
God looked down and said, wow, these guys won a bobblehead challenge. Obviously, I need to thin the herd.
Yeah. Some people, or however you did it, voted. Ours just made our own that is better than your stupid plastic bobblehead, which it was going to be.
Yeah. Stupid idiot.
And they look legit. I'm sorry I didn't get out there to see them in social distance and say hi and do 6 feet away high fives, but I love that.
Because they gave us a card, too.
Okay, go ahead.
And I have
Read
all the
card.
names on the card. We got Brian and Amber, Linz, Serena, Quinn and Heidi, Pang, Kyle and Amber on delay, My Dave and Sheila, Questionable Kevin, Rhea, Ryan, Natalie, Tanya, Sarah, Chris, Terry, Morgan, and Crystal. Those are all the ones that did this for us.
What does the card say?
It says, you may have lost the rigged Booyah challenge, but you're our favorite losers, and you've won our hearts. Love you, say it back. Love the Nuggets.
Oh, fun. How cool. I got mine sitting up at the house, and my kids are creeped out because they've never seen bobbleheads, and now Dad and Tanner are sitting in the kitchen with one, and they were about ready to break it because they're kids.
Yeah.
And I told them to keep. They got my they got. You know, my favorite part of the whole thing is they got the boots on me.
Yep.
I mean, because they look identical to us, and they put my jean shirt on.
Yeah.
I got my jean shirt. I love it.
You know what I think you should do to your children? Because I'm going to do this to mine.
Okay.
To my kid. I'm going to say that even though, the elf in the shelf does move around, but that's a special elf from Santa. I'm going to tell my kid that Tanner and Jake are just like that, and they get to move around when you're not seeing them.
Actually,
and I'm going to start moving us around to make sure that she acts right. That is my new year-round elf on the shelf.
I'm just going to use just yours. Just put it on my shelf, Tanner's. She wakes up and you're just there with your little fedora on.
Yeah, and my tongue out.
I want to know, how do you even do? Did you guys custom the shirt and
All of it.
did they take a picture, a photo probably,
so.
and said, "Here are what they look like," and then did they say, "Hey, jean shirt and boots"?
I have
on
no
this
idea.
Guy,
I
or
think
was
they
it a
just
full-
gave
was
them
it
a picture.
What picture did they use?
I don't know.
Do you have a picture of your tongue sticking out in
I don't know.
a fedora?
I don't know. Well, they put Charlie in there.
Yeah.
Charlie's my hat that I had to burn because he was dead.
Mm-hmm.
So that was very nice. Never
I
forget.
love everything about it. Never had a bobblehead. I feel like now that we have conquered what we have set out to conquer.
We can retire.
I would like to
Quit?
but I will definitely be working at Meijer or Walmart greeting people if they still do that right now because I have not prepared for my retirement at this early of an age.
No. Yeah.
So I don't know if we should retire. I mean, I'm down with it, but
We definitely don't have to do radio anymore.
yeah. Please tell me it's Derek.
That's Derek.
Brian.
Hey,
it's Brian.
Brian. Brian. Is it Brian from Ewart?
Yeah.
What's up, man?
Yes.
Ewart Pest Control. He's sponsor of our text line. So what did you do? Did you find a picture for this bobblehead?
Well, I actually got your wives involved. They sent me a bunch of pictures.
Nudes?
Wait, our wives knew about this?
Yes, they knew about it for a long time.
What? My wife acted like she knew. Did your wife act like she knew?
My wife didn't even ask to see it.
She said, my wife goes, oh my God, you got a bobblehead. Why wouldn't she say, yeah, they contacted me? What's going on behind my back? She's at work. So wait a minute. They
may have forgotten. It was months ago that I contacted them, so.
Did you, and so was I wearing a blue shirt or did you guys pick the jean shirt?
Yeah, no, I picked it. I searched through, photos of you and Tanner and all that stuff, and I sent them a bunch of different photos and told them the little pieces that I wanted, and they got it all on there.
That's awesome. Where do you even do something like that? Is it bobbleheads.com?
Yep.
Oh, wait.
Wait.
That was a total gasp.
I believe that was the one. It's right on the box that I gave you.
Oh, very cool, man.
There's the box, yeah. But it's all upside down. I can't see it.
Brian, thank you for...
Yes, thank you, Brian.
And thank everyone for having the idea, chipping in, whoever helped with that, because that's really, really cool. And don't worry, we wanted to put it in the studio once we get that Ginger to give it back.
Yeah, so you better go raid his office.
My God. He's such
Thank you.
thief.
Thank you, Brian. Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Because in his head, I know he thinks that one was his.
Mine. That one is for me.
Yeah, right. We got to play these commercials. We're already late.
Yeah, super late.
Can we just keep blaming Derek for us being late?
Yeah.
All right. It's the Jake and Tanner Show. More of us next. Yeah. Sorry. I just got tired. It's because I ran from the bathroom to here.
Yeah, with your pants still down. Your pants weren't buckled.
I'm sorry.
And since we have only one-way hallways, you had to run around the entire building with your pants at your ankles. Sorry. You're just like, we're late.
I thought we were late. It sounded like it was late. I know nothing about that song, but it sounded to me, in my experience of radio, that it was ending. Anyway, 866-916-0959. Your pest control text line, 71090. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. Hi, my name is Jake. And my daughter, is it today? It's today. She's got to go get her eyes checked. And feel bad because she probably needs them. Because like a few weeks ago, I already told this story, but I'll say it again. We were driving up the road and she said, "Oh, Logan's out." And then she's like, "Oh, wait a minute," and squinted, and she's like, "Oh, it's just a mailbox." So I'm like, yeah, we got to do something. I feel bad. But here's the thing. How do you keep glasses on a 9-year-old? Like, I feel like we're going to buy these. Glasses are expensive. She's not going to wear them, or she's just going to bust them. Right?
I don't know. I had glasses around that age.
You did?
Yeah.
And you were fine? Like, everything you were doing, scooting or whatever you were doing at that age?
Yeah.
Drugs.
Yeah, hardcore heroin. Yeah, I was fine. Right. I think I got glasses.
Did you wear them you probably didn't wear them all the time,
no,
right?
I did.
You did?
Yes.
Like outside,
I don't think you're giving Piper enough credit.
Well, I just know my daughter.
She's almost 10, isn't she?
Yeah. I just feel like, I don't know, they're expensive. I feel like do I got to get her a little thing that hangs around her neck?
No.
You don't know.
Well, okay. I'm 99% sure your daughter should be able to handle glasses at all times.
So you wore them school?
School, after school. Yeah, I wanted to do this little thing called C, so I kept them on.
What did you know? Do you remember what you noticed?
Yes.
The first time. This is fun.
100%.
71090. You were pest control text line. What is the very first thing when you got your new eyeballs, you went outside or whatever and went, wow, I didn't know that was that. I didn't know it looked like that or that clear.
I was driving in my dad's truck with him on the way back from getting my glasses. It was night. We were on top of the big hill coming back from Marinette, and I saw all of the lights.
Wasn't it? It was beautiful, right?
And I remember saying,
crying.
I did not know you were able to see like that. And he said that was the worst feeling as a parent.
Oh God, you're making me feel bad.
Because he said,
Piper's gonna go,
how?
This is where we live?
Yeah.
This is what a dog looks like?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah, because he's like, you don't know when your kids can't see. Because and like my daughter could have the worst vision in the world. She's bumped into some stuff and her legs have tons of bruises.
How do you know?
I won't be able to know until I can trust what she's saying. She's a liar, so I can't trust her now.
Hi, they are at that age. Hi, who's this?
Oh, she's just a liar.
Hi, it's Jessie.
Hi, Jessie. What was the first thing you noticed?
I don't remember. I've had glasses for as long as I can remember. But my daughter got glasses when she was 4. I would recommend iMart Express because you can get 2 pairs.
Contacts? You would recommend contacts?
Cheap.
2 pairs for cheap?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you. Where was that at again?
It was BennyOptical.com.
Okay. Thank you. We appreciate it. No, that's funny what your old man said. I didn't even think of the emotional turmoil that I may be put through, she may put me through, by saying that she knows what mom and dad look like now.
Yeah.
And,
oh, my God, you guys have noses.
You guys are beautiful.
Oh, my God.
Is this what Jesus looks like? And then I'm going to feel even more of a failure as a parent. I think she can go a little longer. I can't deal with this right now. I'm not emotionally strong enough to deal with this.
Oh, yeah, I think she'll be okay with her glasses. Because I think you're going to have to tell her, you can't break these, or guess what? You don't get to see. Like, think about this. Now this is a new level of grounding. I think I'm going to do it and be like, hey, clean your room or I take your glasses. Be like, oh, come on. I got to be able to see, Dad.
Hi, who's this?
Good morning, my friends. It's 3430.
So, what did you? Do you remember what you saw when you could see?
Yeah. I remember leaving Mrs. Petrito's class in third grade, coming back and being able to see the chalkboard. I mean, we had chalkboards back in my day.
No, I did too. Right when I was getting out of school, they started changing because they were adding on to the school. We started getting whiteboards with the erasable markers. But
we still had chalk.
You did? Some classrooms still had it, but they were adding on.
We only had one class that had
Hey,
whiteboard.
My phone's ringing. I gotta go.
See you, man.
Okay.
Sorry. I would.
He acted like we called him. But guys,
I don't even know what smart boards are. They don't even write on the boards anymore.
They do. It's like a whiteboard, but then this is what my smart board was.
Okay. See, I didn't have a smart board.
We had one smart board in the school. It was in the new edition that was made in 1999, maybe 97. Either way. So they had a projector that would project onto it, and then
that's just called a projector.
Okay, but it came with markers, and then you could write on it.
Write on the projector?
Write on the projected image.
Okay, so what you're saying is a chalkboard that they put a picture up on. See, it
was a smart board.
Are you being honest?
It was called our smart board.
Because there was.
I'm dead honest.
There was always that one kid. Ours was Kim Shoemaker. That would always raise her hand. I'll get the projector. And then she.
No,
she would
it was the ceiling projector.
Oh, see, we didn't have those. This was rolling into the projector.
Oh, that with the math problems.
And then the teacher would always cover up the light so you couldn't see anyway.
What's the point, Mr. Leighton? Why are you doing that, jerk? But no, it had the ceiling projector, and then it would project the teacher's computer onto it, and then she could draw on it. And I think the markers were special. Like, they didn't make an actual mark. It was like a cursor. What? What did you just mouth?
I was just saying there were nothing. Not the time or place. What did you just say?
Nothing.
No.
Whose? No, and then I think it would make the mark on the computer.
I remember walking out with my glasses on, or contacts. I got glasses and contacts. And it was Petoskey, Michigan. And there was a brick wall 4 inches from me, and I went, I would have ran in this without the contacts. No, it was, I don't know, quite a distance away, but I could see the lines
out of each brick.
I could see each individual brick. It wasn't just all one brown.
Mm-hmm.
And it was amazing. I teared up.
No, same thing when I got LASIK from Dr. Michael Vrabik at Valley Eye Associates. Never forget.
I don't think he's dead.
No, he's not. But they put a thing on the ceiling that says, "How do you like your eyes?" that you can't see when you lay down in the chair. But then he takes your eyes and he folds them over, like the corneas, their eye skin, and then he folds them back, and you can read that. And it's such a cool feeling because, I mean, you can see because you do contacts and glasses and stuff. But it's a cool feeling to not have anything in your eyes and be able to see.
My wife was
I highly suggest it.
Trees. She could see the leaves, like each individual. It wasn't just a blob of green.
I tell you what I did in my motorcycle class is like this weird power move to my teacher. He was like, "Who thinks they got good eyes?" And I had just gotten my LASIK done. And I was like, "Oh, right here." He's like, "Okay, read the lowest line you can." And I read the 2015 one perfectly. And he's like, okay, you got good eyes. And I was like, yeah, I paid for these. I paid to be able to do that.
I get filled with anxiety when I go to the eye doctor. They even tell me, they're like, it's okay that you get these wrong. This is what we're supposed to do. If you get those letters wrong, we're here to help but I get like where I don't want to fail it. And I get this, like I didn't study. I get this weird anxiety where I'm like, oh God, they're going to think I'm an idiot.
I had to have a real talk to Tanner I had to have a real talk to me about being truthful at the eye doctor. I had to, because for the longest time, I felt like I was just giving them the answers they wanted, or I wanted to cheat and do better. Like I'd take a look at the board and try to memorize it before I took my glasses off. And then I was like, you're only hurting you.
Here's the problem with this, too. Now, so you and I both have this anxiety.
Yes.
We don't want to look like an idiot at the eye doctor. And then times that by 100, the feeling, because my eye doctor, she is beautiful. And she stares right into my eyes.
It's her job.
Well, she lowers the lights down.
It's her job. Well, it's part of it.
And I get real nervous because I don't know how to act around her. And she wears a white coat. She dresses up for me.
Nope, that's just her job.
I'm just saying. It intensifies my anxiety.
Do you ever think that you can't see as good as other people because of this?
The anxiety issue?
Yeah, because of how you lie at the doctor, at the eye doctor. And even when you start trying to be truthful, this is what goes on in my head. I have a real fear that people's senses are 1,000 times better than mine.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
People can see farther. People can
like
see
superheroes.
Yes, I'm afraid that everybody can read minds, and I'm the only one that can't. And that's why nobody talks about it.
Last time I went to the doctor, they got to give you this little. They ask you questions about where you are mentally. And I completely lied all the way through that. And I probably shouldn't have, because they're like, have you, do you ever get sad? Do you ever get the frownies?
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I'm a happy person.
I'm happy all the time.
How negative are you throughout the day? Positive as all get out.
No, I'm Bob Ross level of positive.
I just weird because I don't want the doctor. First of all, I didn't go in for any of that. And I wasn't.
Yeah, they do it every time now.
I was in a great mood that day. But it was, it is a thing where I probably could help with my anxiety 100%. And my overthinking and analyzing everything. But for some reason, I don't want to go in there and let them know that I'm weak. And that sucks. And I'm not saying people that
hard
have
to
that
get over.
issue are weak, but for some reason in my head,
it goes with your anxiety. That's the issue with having anxiety and depression, is that asking for help makes your anxiety and depression go crazy.
They're going to judge me.
Yeah. No, I used to lie on those things constantly, same way, and just be like, I am the happiest human being. They're like, man, your mental health is stable. Then I went there once and I did truthful answers, and they're like, my God, how are you not on help, on all our pills? And I was like, I finally told the truth, and they're like, you're not doing good.
Like I said, I got in those, when I got the bees, the boys gone.
Oh, your dead bees?
They put me on some pills that relaxed me.
Valium.
And I told my wife, we were eating breakfast. I could hear birds chirping. And it wasn't overthinking. Like, I kid you not, Tanner. There's a shirt that Courtney, our snowplow girl, listener, made me.
Yeah, the one that you were like, you're really pretty to be driving a plow. Which is, I didn't know that you had them characterized like that.
Well,
but I 100% agree. Like, because when she said, I drive a snowplow, here's 3 pieces of nicotine gum. Like, she is an enigma. It's like, wow, you're pretty. And also, you handed me nicotine gum out of the package. Just weird, odd. I took them, and it was awesome.
She gave me that shirt that says, hang on while I overthink this. Mm-hmm. And she knows my personality pretty well, because that's what I do. When we're even, like, if we go somewhere, in my head, if the waitress, let's say I'm at a restaurant, the waitress hands me whatever, and she said whatever she said. Angie, and my poor wife, because I will try to analyze everything, and I'll try to figure out, why did she say like that? Then I go, was it something that we did, or is it, if I take that out of the scenario, then I try to figure out her life. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, okay, well, she's a waitress. And then I was going to be mean with the joke there, and then I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
But then I go through her life and why she's mad, and then Angie would be like, did you get it? Are we good now? Can we move forward? If Angie and I get into a little bit of a fist fight,
yeah.
Again, bad jokes.
Spar. We're gonna get in the ring. Bam.
I have to go back until we figure out like why
it's really her problem.
Right?
I do that a lot.
Or even I will admit if it's mine, but I got to figure out where did that come from, and I just got to figure out everybody's life stories and their events. Emails are for me.
Yeah.
Emails are awful.
Anything text-based you shouldn't read.
No, because I try. I always put it in a tone that people are annoyed.
You should never. I've said this to you before, but you should never lose an argument with your wife. You should never lose. All you have to do is point at your chest at that unfinished phrase of tattoo and say, "This is why we fight." Deep down is because you didn't get it finished. And now I've got random words on my chest. What's it say? Hitler had...
Yeah. Thank you for reminding me of
just
that.
Every time, just be like, this is why I get angry. Because I look in the mirror.
Punch the drywall.
Yes.
It's not true. It's not true.
Yeah. I get it. I felt like I had something else, but I didn't want to get into it anymore.
I don't even know how we got there. Oh, lying and giving anxiety for the with the doctors. How much do you drink a week? 0.
Don't worry about it.
Wait, is that got a problem?
Yeah. Yeah. How much do you drink a week? I don't want to hear what your answer. What is the answer that I can give you where you're not going to say I'm an alcoholic? Which one?
What do you want to hear, Doc?
What? Yeah. And I love. Man, why do we, as an organism, why are we designed to try to lie to doctors?
Well, I feel like it is your human nature that you don't want to look bad in front of somebody, because especially when it's part of your health, you want to feel like you're in control and that you're making good decisions.
Yeah, but I'm not.
No, I know.
Because do you smoke? About a half a pack a day. Man, at my prime, I was at a full pack a day. I miss smoking. I still vape.
Wait, you're done with that?
Yeah.
What's going on? I don't like the new Tanner. That's so wrong. No, you should stop smoking.
Listen! The
quit.
second that I read that article that France was giving their first responders nicotine patches because nicotine was helping fight coronavirus and like it was preventing you, I was like, I'm back on board.
You started chewing the cigarettes?
I should go buy a carton. Yeah. But yeah, man, I still miss it.
We got to get going. We have got to nothing. I cannot. There is one big thing I have learned from this whole coronavirus.
What?
And we'll talk about it next because you're going to agree with this.
Oh, dang it. Man, don't tease. Don't tease. Because we might not get to it.
We may not, but I'm thinking we will.
I hope we do.
I really
hope we do, man.
All right. You are listening to the Jake and Tanner Show. What are you looking at in there?
I found the 92.9 tuner.
Does
It's
that
the
mean
92.9 signal.
you can, what does that mean for us?
I think I can turn it off.
Well, you might as well how Joe treats that.
Man.
Do you know?
Every time we talk about that, we get written up.
We are 95.9 and 92.9. What is his?
92.9. If you're like Oshkosh and South,
you can
92.9. Like if you, that's the station you should be listening to.
Why does he hate that signal?
I don't know.
Or why do we not talk about
branding?
it? Yeah.
We're not allowed to talk about it. And I said every time we mention that signal, we get written up.
It's weird. It's a Jake and Tanner show. Try turning it on. I bet you won't. Bet you Steve will pop up like a flower and punch you in the face.
I'll do it.
All right, so
there's one person in Oshkosh that's like, please don't turn it off.
have you seen the riots going on in Minneapolis?
No.
Yesterday I caught a live video on TikTok, and my kids then started rioting themselves and getting in our mulch, and I had to stop my real rioting video and had to go protest my children and put up signs in the mulch. But I never went back to it, and then I started looking at it this morning, and man, they're apparently...
What are they protesting?
Well, here, let me play. I actually have a news video from yesterday, okay? So check this out. All right, so hang on. Let me catch you up really quick. Okay, so he died.
Yeah, I got that.
So this is what's going on. I think he had to deal with forgery. There was something going on with forgery, and the cops showed up, and he's outside of this building sitting in his vehicle. This is what I got told. But now, obviously, that's kind of put very far in the background now.
Yeah.
Officers grab him. Again, I don't know if there was resisting.
Doesn't sound like it.
Puts him on the ground.
Dude, when the dude is yelling, I need to breathe, and just let me stand up. You usually don't say that while throwing fists.
You got 4 white officers, 1 black dude on the ground, handcuffed on his stomach, with his knee on his neck.
Yeah, how do you resist?
And then he dies.
Handcuffs?
Oh, you're done.
Yeah.
Oh, this is so done.
Yeah, that's easy.
Done.
And I'm sorry, but when the mayor...
Oh, he's next.
What?
Mayor's going to talk, right?
When the mayor is like... Oh, yeah, play it.
This is what he's... By the way, have we not learned anything from Rodney King when technology wasn't even a thing then?
Yeah.
They actually, somebody recorded that with one of those, the video cameras that you put on your shoulder.
And the tape was in a satchel next to you.
And I'm not justifying. I don't want to be on any
like a side of do it when nobody's watching. No.
Right. Well, here's the thing. Putting yourself in that situation as a police officer, it's probably intense. Okay.
Yeah.
You probably got adrenaline going, and you probably got a little tunnel vision going. But also, there's probably a little bit of power control.
100%. You don't get into that job. You don't say what. Okay. love cops, police officers for everything you do, unless you're these guys. There are obviously good cops, just like there are good teachers. You know what I mean? It's just the stories they don't do those stories. But you don't get into that career because you don't like power.
He was probably really upset.
Yeah.
That if George Floyd, again, I don't know if he was resisting. I'm probably thinking he was a little bit.
If he was in handcuffs, how do you resist?
I don't know. And he puts him down, and he was probably filled with anger, tunnel vision, power trip, and his adrenaline was going. All things that happen, but here's what differentiates the good officers and the bad officers is when to not do that.
To be a good officer, you can't let those emotions
take over,
control your actions. You have to stay cool, calm, and collective.
Here's the thing on
real quick. You already said murder.
Yeah, I mean, you really did.
Like 2 seconds. Do you think it's murder? Oh, yeah. And he killed him. What the charge should be, I don't know.
I think that guy perms his hair, too. He's doing the Justin Timberlake. Girls. I love it.
Yeah. You're going to go away when usually the mayor of a town is going to be like, we don't know all the evidence. We don't know everything. I'm going to let justice do its thing. I'm going to stay out of this. And this mayor's just like, that dude killed that guy.
You know what I do not understand, though? The looting, the rioting and the looting and the destroying of targets, and I think an auto zone. They started an auto zone on fire.
Why?
Wait a minute. To justify what's happening, but also, I think some people that are looting. This is what I was watching these videos. Two things. One, they're taking TVs, and I'm like, I don't know if you care about the cause as much as you just wanted a big screen TV for free.
Okay. I understand what you're saying, and I would also be there taking TVs.
And another thing that I thought when I'm watching this is how the world that we live in now. I went, well, at least some of them are wearing masks because of the coronavirus that really went through my head. Like, well, look at that.
At least, hey, 6 feet. You know what? You know what sucks? You know what sucks so hard?
Yeah.
Is that white, black, Spanish, anything, when you start reacting to things with looting and starting businesses on fire, that's not going to make cops want to treat you with respect and dignity.
I'm sorry, Tanner. I heard starting businesses on fire gets rid of racism.
Like, you want to be treated, you want cops to not come at you aggressively immediately? Stop being aggressive. Okay, and that is not race specific, by the way.
It was a Target employee. This is what I'm getting secondhand from the text line. It was a Target employee who falsely accused an innocent man of forgery, which led him being murdered in the streets. So,
what do you mean forgery? Of what? Like the sign-off sheet at the bathroom? Like, he said that I cleaned it, but I ain't cleaned it.
Probably forgery of, like, maybe a check, because some people still write checks. I don't know. But, yeah, I could see where you're upset if you're sitting in your car and you're like, I'm a black dude, and I got 4 white dudes accusing me of this. You would automatically sit there and go, you would get mad. And would there be a little bit of resisting and talking back? Possibly, probably.
100%. Yeah, because you're not gonna, and we'll never know this struggle, but when you hear like African American people talk about cops and what it's like or getting pulled over, and they honestly feel like today, this might be the time I die. Like, they just feel that way. And we'll never know that, but that has to be the worst. And then stuff like this happens. So they're justified to feel that.
Right. I get that. I know, right. But the destroying of a town, your
that
own
makes
town
no sense
is.
To me.
And that happened in Milwaukee. Remember when we were down there and all the riots were taking place and we were scared to death to go to work?
Yeah.
That was weird to me there too, and I'm like, why are you? I can't remember what that.
Still got to look at. It was police officers.
Yeah, I remember that, but what was it all about? Was it? It wasn't just Milwaukee. Was it? It didn't start in Milwaukee.
It didn't start in Milwaukee, but it was everything. That was the big police.
Somebody said it was It was a $10 bill. It wasn't a check. They said it was a $10 bill. You tell me somebody lost their life because of a $10 bill? Let's play. Let's finish this. Now, somebody said on the text line it was a $20 bill. Tried to pass a fake 20. It wasn't him. The police said,
But here's the thing, man. If an employee calls, why are you bringing 4 cops? Why are 4 cops coming aggressively to a non-aggressive crime?
Yeah, somebody said it was peaceful until the cops showed up.
Dude! Why are they bringing it? Why? And once again, not every teacher sleeps with their students, but those are the ones that come out on the news. Not every cop is a murderer, but those are the ones that happen. Why is it that they brought? There's more people involved here because why are
there was four
cops showing up and aggressively attacking somebody?
Or
for a non-aggressive crime.
Why not also? If you're one of those cops, go, hey, push him off or pull him back. And say, you don't probably need a knee in his neck. We probably got to let the guy breathe.
Yeah, he's, handcuffed, and there's 4 of us. Let's not knock him out.
What sucks? And again, I'm agreeing with you what you said on that, Tanner. These are coming out in the news, and we read these a lot.
Yes.
We know there's not every cop is bad.
Every cop is bad and that you shouldn't look at every cop like they're going to kill you.
But do you know how scary it would be? Or not scary, just how sad, or both words, to be frightened if you need help, to call help?
That's the thing. Now who do you call? That's why sex trafficking, it's so bad in more ethnic and more African American neighborhoods. It's really bad there. Their kids are being taken and being thrown on shipping containers down the Mississippi River, and they don't say anything because they don't trust cops.
Who? Just people?
Yeah.
You're talking like parents?
Yes.
Wait. You're saying they don't talk
I was talking to a guy who was like, he was part of the military. He was here because the sex trafficking is so bad in this area. And it's because it's these minority neighborhoods where they all kind of live in the same area, where their kids are being taken, but they don't call the cops because they don't think that they're going to be treated correctly. And they're afraid.
Wait, because you're saying because of minority? Because you're
because they're a minority.
Race?
Because of their race. They're not calling the police because they're like, if I call the police, they're not going to find my kid and I might go to jail. So they try to find it on their own. They try to figure it out on their own, or it's just life.
Isn't it over kind of by where I used to live? Like out that way? Isn't that a bad area for that? Now, I'm not talking directly Howard.
Other side. Like the side where I used to live.
Yeah, where would you consider that?
Still, it's
why is that there? Because didn't they say it's like a hub almost, a lot of different, not blaming truckers, but I'm just saying no, this is what I heard. A lot of different truckers from all over show up there.
Oh.
And then they I just gave truckers like
they
an
just
awful
go they just
name.
go shopping.
No, but this is what I heard. I
apologize
maybe. To all truckers. I know that. I'm not saying that you. I'm not talking about you if you're a trucker, but I'm just saying I thought that's how.
I'm not saying that part of town is rough, but in the 1 year I lived there, My car got broken into. A brothel was broken up at the apartment building next to me. A drug sting happened in the apartment across the street. And somebody was murdered like 2 roads down.
Wait, was that all while you were there?
In 1 year.
Why did I not hear about any of that?
I definitely told you about all of it.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
Listen.
I was just talking to my wife about it yesterday, that because she was in school to be a police officer during this. She went to school for that. And it was just down that same road where like the Taco Bell is. That road, somebody got murdered from Craigslist. It was a Craigslist murdering. Like, that's not what they were selling. They were selling something else. But
how do you go? How do you weed out those cops that have power trips? How do you weed those guys out? Do you know what I mean? Is it do they have to kill a black dude that was right or possibly accused of doing whatever he did, and then they go, oh, he had that dude had a power trip? I mean, how as a department?
I don't know.
How do you weed those guys out that would go, he's going to definitely kill somebody at one point?
I don't know.
I mean, do they give them? And again, this is a legitimate question I have. There's got to be background, right? They probably put you through some kind of stress test.
Yeah, you go through schooling. You have to do scenarios. They have to give you tests. You have to go through mental tests to see if you're stable to be a police officer.
Somebody said, hey, please give a source. That's a powerful claim. Not disagreeing, but would like to know where that's coming from. Probably my whole trucker. That's what I'm thinking. Or maybe
your trucker one?
Yeah, maybe. I just want to say I don't remember where I heard that, but I know I heard that.
Oh, where the sex trafficking in this area is bad. Is that the one that they want to know the claim on?
Or, I don't know.
I'm saying this as this is what was told to me by somebody in law enforcement in this area.
I feel like
I don't
I'm
have
gonna be
a
honest,
source,
man. I'm going to be
but that's
really
what
honest.
it is.
I think having a badge and a gun,
it's a different feeling.
it is got to be a feeling of what doctors feel like, almost godlike.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well,
and if somebody's giving it, but think about this. Think about this for a second. And I'm not justifying this at all. I'm just putting my feet in his boots or whatever.
Yeah.
When your kids don't listen to you or whatever, you feel disrespected.
Yeah.
And you're like, I'm the adult. I'm the parent. You listen to me and your anger will go. You get up and then sometimes you yell at them or you do whatever you do because they're not listening and punish them. Think about that if you were a cop.
But everybody's your kid.
And everybody's your kid, and you go, you listen to me. I have a badge.
Yeah.
I went to that 8-week or whatever the schooling is.
I took that online course.
I took that. And again, we love you police officers, the good ones. And you would get so mad, tunnel vision, where you'd be so angry that this guy is disrespecting you.
Yeah.
Just get down on the ground. And how many times does this police officer hear, I can't breathe or whatever? He probably hears stuff like that all the time. Again, I'm not justifying this. What he did was wrong.
Yeah, it's how do you weed out? It's to normal people like you and I, it would be really hard for us to differentiate between the liar and the person who really can't breathe, because I guarantee they all say it when you arrest them because they don't want it, because it's not fun being arrested, I assume. But
I want to hear that
police
dude.
officer,
I want to hear that dude.
That's your job.
What he's would probably be like, I didn't know I had that much weight.
Yeah. Who knows? I mean, you got 4 guys. Who knows? But the other thing is that when you become a police officer, you get like conditioned to think you're better than everybody.
Well, and I'm going to be honest. I know a police officer. It is amazing. I know a couple of them that are really, really great guys, and I don't feel like they have that power trip.
Yeah.
But I'm sure a ton of them.
Yeah.
Gun, badge, I need respect.
Well, they always get, I think it's the dumbest speech, but this is a speech that they give and that they get is, listen, there are 2 kinds of people in this world. There's sheep and there's sheepdogs. You're a sheepdog. You got to make sure that all these dumb sheep stay in order. It's your job. You got to bite one every now and then, get them back in. That's what you do. And I think that is the
where
dumbest.
do you hear that saying? They don't say that at the
Yes, they do.
Shut your face.
100%.
Every police officer gets told that.
Gets that dumb sheepdog sheep
Are
speech.
you kidding?
Yes. And so does military, too, man. Military will get that same dumb sheepdog sheep speech.
Dude, I would LoJack your daughter. Is that how you say that? I would put a chip in her somehow because it says I live in Milwaukee, and I've heard from police officers here that Marinette has one of the highest sex trafficking numbers in the state.
Told you. Dude, Marinette?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Marinette County?
What I'm saying, I thought what I'm talking about with that there was like this one like the stop up there because truckers go. There's different ways to
just go shopping. I don't.
I'm serious.
You keep going like this. You keep making like the tree of life, the tree of trafficking. Like, why are you doing this?
And then like they go this way and this way and this way.
I'll
and
ask
it's
my dad. We'll call him. Hey, have you ever trafficked anybody?
I'm not saying all truckers.
What are you hauling, people?
You be honest, Bob.
Tell me the truth. No, like I said, dude, Marinette County, the county I live in, I'll make this claim, worse than Compton.
Yeah. All right. All right. You can do whatever you want, man.
It is more dangerous than Compton.
This was a while ago when I heard that. Not the Compton thing, but it's really bad over in that area. Man. And I remember my daycare was like that way. And I'm like, scary. Yeah, but man, if I were you, I would do something. Listen, I'd get a really long backpack leash.
I'm going to give her a knife.
So, yeah, one of those. Dude, you get her a butterfly knife, and she can swing it all around like that, or a switchblade.
By the age of 4.
All those movies where the guy switchblade, and it comes up, they all back off.
Yeah,
that looks so dangerous and badass.
Well, that's what I see. Now, I told my wife I was going to get full custody of our daughter. We're not getting divorced, but I just don't think that she should be allowed to make decisions. Because she's like, kindergarten, know what I'm doing? I'm getting a knife for her shoe. And I was like, Kayla, you can't give our kid a knife to go to kindergarten. She's like, what if somebody tries to step up on her?
No, you're right.
Like, yeah,
if you don't try to get full custody, I will.
Yeah, I need to get full custody. She's not allowed to make decisions anymore.
Somebody said Milwaukee is one of the most sought out places for pimp training. There's schooling for that?
No, you do it on your own. You know what you got? Dude, you got to listen. I will send you a clip. It's when Tom Segura and his wife talk to a pimp. And they tell you, he like goes through his life of being a pimp. And it's so interesting on how to do it. Like, you got to find yourself a good hoe.
Oh, is this for real?
Yes.
This isn't one of his bits?
No.
Find that. We're going to play that.
I will find it.
And we'll edit it down. Let's edit it down. That's really interesting.
Yeah.
Let's put somebody else's show on ours that's better.
Yes.
I like that. Hey, tell me about Kelly Davies. Do you know anything about Kelly Davies?
I know everything about Kelly Davies.
Tell me.
I know that they sell a house on average every 3 days. I know that between listed and accepted offer, on average again, 15 days.
Shut up.
I know that if they don't sell your house in 90 days, they'll do it commission
I don't believe that.
Which is insane. And I also know they work with Landro Realty. Landro Fox Cities.
I also know. Kelly Davies, she comes in here and she'll chat with us every once in a while. And not only is she amazing, but she can make the best jerky.
She brings the best meat.
She doesn't make it?
No. She is not Jack Link.
Anyway,
Either
yeah.
way.
So if you're thinking about selling a home, they can stage your home beautifully. Perfectly. Yeah, they got the top videographers. They can sell this thing fast. If you want to buy a home, yeah, they can do that too. And they're amazing to work with. Remember Kelly Davies, Kelly Davies, Davies Homes with an S. Kelly Davies Homes. You can find them on Facebook. We got to move forward. It is the Jake and Tanner Show. 866-916-0959. Here in a few minutes, we're going to be playing a take from Jake and Tanner. $600. It's up to. Thank you, Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance.
I literally forgot until right now.
And you were Pest Control text line 71090. Hi, my name is Jake. Had asparagus yesterday, so you know what that means. Every time I pee-pee, it smells so bad.
Oh, like Cheerios?
I don't know. It just...
God, Cheerios smell like urine. Hi, my name's Tanner.
Where I am in life.
I'm the other host of the show, and...
That's what I got going for me.
Now that... very bittersweet with my downstairs basement. Because Dave used to come over and work on my downstairs as much as he could.
Sure.
Like, he used to...
He went to town on it, man.
He would
hammer the H out of it.
He went to town on my downstairs. But then I don't think his wife liked that he was working on my downstairs so much.
Yeah, no, I get that. I would get a little jealous too because, I show me some attention.
I think that's what it was. It's like her downstairs needs attention, but he's paying all of his attention on my downstairs.
Listen, I'm here to help too. So if they need help with her downstairs, you will help. I can bang some things
Sheila's
downstairs. I'm here to help.
Okay. I'll relay the message. Okay. I'm sure he's listening. Dave, you need help with Sheila's downstairs. Obviously, we can all help.
Yeah, we'll all help.
We can all help together. Mm-hmm. All three of us.
I'll bring my own hammer.
Yes. I mean, got to bring your own tool.
Mm-hmm.
Either way, it's bittersweet because I miss hanging out with Dave.
Yeah.
And it's nice that it's like now I can work on it on my own.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not as fun.
It's not as fun to be on your own.
It is not as fun to work on your basement, your own downstairs. Man, when your downstairs is getting worked on with at least two people, a lot of fun. Now, listen, I've been working on my downstairs a lot alone. Like, a lot
I can bring some guys over.
We could all work on my downstairs.
We get that finished quick.
I will have all my drywall up and everything tonight. Like, I'll most likely get a lot of the I'll get close to doing flooring tonight.
By the way, if you want to see us live on a screen, you can see how fat we are anymore from the COVID-19.
Yeah, Kayla.
Text TV to 71090.
Jake mentioned how fat you are. Big fat little pig boy. That's all she keeps saying to me.
Piece of ass.
You're a piggy. You're a piggy.
Oink, oink, piggy.
Snort for me, piggy. You got grill marks on your stomach, too. What?
Singer?
Stretch marks, you fatty.
Dude, I'm not having a good time with this. No, like, honest to God, when I'm mowing now, I feel that I'm jiggling. I've never really done that before. I mean, I have when I've had my weight, but I've lost a lot of the weight, and now I'm jiggling a little bit. And when I'm at the point now, and it sucks, but I'm back at the point where I'm buttoning my pants when I'm driving. Like to get some breathing room there. So I gotta get back to where I can keep those buttoned.
Man, I hate.
I need driving pants. I need drive jeans. I have to break in.
Leggings. We need jeggings.
When I need something to hold my fat in. I need some. I'm gonna start wearing a girdle or
dude. Let's get a girdle.
Women, you know what's BS?
What
is they have their yoga pants go high.
Yeah,
and they can push in if they have any extra weight. I don't have that for me, man.
Do you know what is insane? That they have yoga pants that are specifically designed to make your butt look amazing. And then you get mad, you wives get mad when your husband comes up and touches it.
Well, now,
what do you want us to do?
Doesn't get really mad. It's just she's calloused. It's how much it happens. It's hard to not do.
Oh, you know what I do? That is just weird. Is you pull back like it's a kid's diaper, and then you say you're all clean.
You check for a boom boom.
Got checked for boom booms.
No, I get so mad when my wife washes my jeans
because they're just a little too tight.
Because the next day I'm like, oh great, now I got to break these suckers in.
Yeah, awesome. This is what you do. Did you, Angie, did you see physical dirt on those jeans? No? Well, Mr. Levi from Levi's says don't wash your jeans until you can see physical dirt.
Yeah,
They're not dirty.
Don't they get stank? Didn't we talk about this before?
I mean, yes, your crotch is gonna stink. But
that's what you deal with.
That's what
to
you
have
deal
better
with.
Fitting jeans.
Yeah, to not feel like you're fat every time you put on jeans.
I'd deal with a stinky C for that.
Yeah.
How you doing today?
Stinky.
Me too. You should. Now, not gonna do that.
I worked on my downstairs for so late last night.
That's probably definitely stinky then.
Yeah.
Did you get a chance to?
I did shower. I showered after.
So I want to play this guy before this becomes irrelevant. What do we care? But his name's Archie Williams.
What the hell?
You can't see him, so you're going to be able to. See you because Tanner's in a different room than me. So you're going to be able to actually feel what the listeners are feeling, or he's just hearing. You're not going to be able to see who this guy is. 37 years he spent in prison.
Yeah.
DNA said, "Oh, you didn't do it. You did not do that. We're sorry." So this is a story. It's on American Idol or America's Got Talent.
I love him.
Tell me what you think of him.
Oh my God. Well, oh my God.
And this is running through my head. How do you believe in a God? And I'm saying you can. That's fine. Jesus is my homeboy. But wouldn't you question that daily? If you went to prison for 37 years, got thrown in the bloodiest a prison there is.
Yeah, I would question if God was real.
Oh my
single
God!
day.
Yes, because you would just be why? What did I do? 37 years of this dude's life, completely gone, and he knows he's innocent. He knows he's innocent, and then you would start you'd be in this mind trip where you'd start going, "Did I do it? Because I've been here for so long.
Like, what did I do in my life to deserve? How long was he in? 38 years?
37 years.
37
He went
years.
when he was 17 years old. His life is gone.
And do you know?
I mean, he's probably going to sue the hell out of the...
Oh, yeah. But do you know how much the state, or at least this state, if this were to happen here, would give him? $25,000.
Well, that's why you got to sue.
Yeah.
You have to take the whole city on.
Because it's like you get X amount of dollars, but then it's like, but your cap is $25,000.
And
And it's like, okay, so in 37 years, you think I only missed out on $30,000 or $25,000?
But at one point,
doesn't matter.
At one point, it's like, cool. I want the $10 million because I can't go. I'm going to go get a go to college and get a job, and I need to start my life now. But knowing that your whole time where you could have had wife,
you could have learned
marriage,
kids,
a skill, have kids. Well, he did avoid the kids, which is probably good. The whole the beginning stages are really rough.
Oh God!
But I mean, just saying, that is completely taken away from you.
Yeah,
and
you sue for so much. Who do you sue?
You have to be able to lawyer up and sue somebody.
Yeah,
there's somebody
because they took his life away
completely.
They took it away.
Like, oh.
And yeah, you're right. Like I thought for a second, he's probably more happy that he's out. But then when you said, what am I supposed to do? Like I'm not going to get a good paying job. He has to I would be like, I need to try to live 38 or 37 years in the next or 37 years worth of living, I need to do that inside of the 20 I have left.
You know what sucks too is there are people right now in prison
that are innocent.
Yeah. Here, let me continue this.
I can't wait till all of our jail mail is filled with "I'm innocent."
See, here's my thought on this. Now, how? And again, believe what you want to believe. And again, like I said, Jesus is my homeboy.
Yeah.
But how?
Pretty
When you get put into that situation, go, I pray. Because why would you even, what lesson do you have to learn on that?
What lesson are you learning? And also, when it says Jesus is testing you, what's he testing me for? Look, what am I being tested for?
Thank God for Innocent Project. What an incredible story, man. Thank God Nick Cannon's not hosting this. That's what I'm...
That's where you're at?
That's where I am. Just say Nick Cannon.
Yeah. I get it.
Okay. How cool is that, Lo?
What do you think?
He would sit there and he would watch America's Got Talent and X Factor and all these talent shows where he would sing, and he said he would sit there in his prison cell and visualize being on there, and now he's on there.
You know you're not allowed to say no to him, right? Dude, think about if he went out and he was like, and I got out and I finally, 37 years of prison, I spent every day singing and thinking I could be on this show. And it's like, okay, give it your shot. I can't look around,
They don't accept him.
I never knew hard I fall. I thought it was really good. I'm gonna give him a yes. What you do? You're gonna go Hollywood, bud.
No.
Good job.
He's just complete crap.
Just the worst. Or like he's rapping, or like it's like
pants
us
on
singing.
the ground, pants on the ground, looking like a fool
with your pants on the ground.
Who remembers that? I wanted that guy to win.
Yeah, I did. I really did.
Wouldn't that be hilarious?
If he just sucked.
Yeah, because
it's like I can't. He just doesn't have it. And be like,
I'm so sorry.
You could see it in all their faces. Stupid Heidi Klum's just like, I gotta say no. But you know what you do is the first judge you say yes, because you know the other three are gonna say no. So like if I'm Howie Mandel, I'd be like, I loved it. I think you're great. You got a yes from me. Right, give him the golden buzzer.
Let's see what he can. Yeah. Oh well, I'm gonna do magic.
Yeah.
Watch this. Look at that thumb; it's separated. You gotta say yes.
Yeah, you still just get back. I think that was really good. I'm gonna cook. He brings out a knife and just starts cutting stuff and be like, "This isn't really the show for you, man."
I can burp the ABCs. I guess yes.
I can burp the ABCs like really good, but he forgot F. The whole crowd just like, we gotta cheer for him, man. He was in jail for that long. Dang it! I don't even want to know if he's good anymore. I just want to, in my head, believe he sucked and we let him go through because of what he went through. Okay, go on.
Okay.
No, I want to hear it. I got it.
I think that's hilarious.
In my head, I hope he sucks.
We can hear him.
Yeah, we should.
To be honest, I listened to part of the song. It was a very boring song to me. And I went,
I got meaning.
Yeah, and I just said, your story is incredible. I don't think if he probably would make it a little bit, but I don't think he's going to make the whole thing. I think his story is going to help him.
Yeah. Because imagine giving this guy. Oh, it's honestly not that good.
That's what I thought.
It's fine. But yeah, I bet without this story, he didn't make it to the live. I bet you he didn't make it onto the show. I mean, yeah. Mm-mm.
Let me see if he gets into it here. Oh, I know that song. I didn't know there was a beginning to it. I thought that was it.
I thought that was only a chorus.
I need him to belt it. You know what I mean?
I want Lucas Graham. I want him to come out and he's...
Sorry, I'm skipping through this.
Throw a bottle of whiskey under the seat. Like, all of that.
Yeah, LaCole Wetzel.
Like, he comes out...
Tanner, I feel like I'm not saying you're bad, but I feel like you could have done that.
I could have done that.
You just don't have an incredible story.
No, I need a better story.
Yeah.
Dang it, why didn't my dad hit me?
Oh, come on. They're crying.
Okay.
They're crying.
Maybe you and I are dead inside. And probably. Oh, yeah.
Isn't she married to Seal?
Is that Heidi Klum?
Yeah.
I don't know. I know she was. Hey, Siri.
Is that Heidi Klum's background is why she can judge these people?
Yeah, probably.
Because
who is Heidi Klum married to?
Okay, I found this on the web. Who's Heidi Klum married to?
She's not married to Seal anymore.
Shut up.
No,
yeah,
she's married.
Not in my world.
No, she's married to Tom, German name.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I don't think you would. It's very German.
Here, hold on.
Oh, yeah, Heidi Klum is German, isn't she?
No.
100% she is.
Sweden.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't either.
I know they like blonde and blue.
Here, let me continue on. Let me get through some of these tears. Let's settle down.
Heidi Klum. Okay.
Oh, and when did this girl get on here as a judge, and why is she a judge?
Mel B?
Nope. This one. Tell me who it is. You'll know right away, I think.
Rebecca Black.
Why is Sofia Vergara on there? Was she a singer?
You want to know why? Because they wanted, for some reason, America's Got Talent is filled with people. The judges, every judge was not born in America. Howard Stern was the last judge born in America.
Howie wasn't?
No, Howie Mandel is a Canadian.
Boy, do I hate Howie now. I'm kidding.
I love Howie
I do too.
for some reason. It's hurting. I don't like her.
Archie?
Who the hell's Archie?
Singer.
Oh.
Well, yeah,
dude.
Anyway, they say yeah.
Okay. Just so you know, out of the 4 judges, I'm pretty sure Simon was the first one to say you have got a good voice. Didn't they all just say your story is great?
It's all the story.
Yeah. So, sorry, bud. Probably won't make it to the live shows.
You remember that country singer?
Which one?
That was on, I got a live version for Kiss from a Rose. And I want to just see if Seal sings better than Archie. I don't know why I'm comparing this. Just because
Seal is a professional singer who's done it for a long time.
This guy sang in prison, though, since he was 17. Oh, do you remember our JTX? And we played this for an hour?
I thought it was brilliant. We played it for an hour. We put
when people were waiting in in the chair. What do you call it? The auditorium or whatever.
Like in the theater.
For 45 minutes, we played this on a loop.
Yeah.
Different
versions.
So different
Spanish versions, covers. And we would put different spaces in between them. So then sometimes it would be like, and right into another one. Next time it would be like 10 seconds, like 8 seconds in between. It was just because we were sitting in the green room. Just
having a good old time.
Just dying laughing. You and I were the only ones who enjoyed that.
Yeah, by the way, if you were at the Jake and Tanner experience and you remember the seal being played, did you like it? Was it annoying? Did you have a good laugh? I'd love to know. 71090. No, remember that country singer that I don't know what
Scotty
he was
McCreery.
X Factor or whatever. He lied completely.
Oh my God.
He didn't have a farm. He didn't have anything. He just wore a cowboy hat and could sing country.
Yeah.
And he was making it through or whatever, and they found out his story was complete false. Or he
You
wasn't a
have
veteran.
to, man.
I think he said he was a veteran.
Oh, that's different.
Yeah. Oh, big time.
There's stolen valor, and then there's, I got farm.
Hey, yeah, it's one or the other.
Like, one of those is definitely worse.
Yeah, I got a farm.
I fought for this country, or I've seen cows. They stay on my yard.
Oh, you're making me pee. I gotta go. Also, take from Jake and Tanner, $600 up for grabs. We do it next. Balon.
Steve
Balon. I wish he had that intro.
Oh my God, yeah.
I love it, man. I love it. I used to think that the old podcasting was destroying our career. I love it.
Yeah.
I love that it's getting more attention. That they're like, oh, I use this term very loosely. Talent matters. Thank you, Joe Rogan, for making all your money. That does make me sad, though, that he is making $100 million, and then people like us in these other companies like Clear Channel and all that are losing their jobs left and right.
Yeah, Joe Rogan said something that it was very Jakey of me, the reaction I had.
Ooh, I like that.
You won't.
Maybe. Well, but I don't like that. I know.
No, because he said, I feel bad making a $100 million deal with Spotify, and there's people right now that can't work. And all I said in my head was, but you're not going to give a cent of it to anybody.
Absolutely
that is
not.
All for you. You can say you feel bad. You can say you feel bad, but at the end of the day, you made $100 million.
You get to have ribs every night if you wanted.
Is that your idea of wealth?
Yes,
is that how
ribs.
you? Is that
so bad
in your head? Is that like that's how I know I'm really wealthy?
You get to have a wooden swing set. Your kids don't have to have aluminum.
Yeah,
you get to put the net around the trampoline.
And when it's a wooden swing set, you paid for it.
Mm-hmm.
You didn't just get it for free from kids, people with older kids.
You get to have the above ground pool that you don't have to take down every year. You get the real deal that you build the deck around it.
Did I tell you that my wife is white trash?
No.
She sent me.
No, I think you're taking this a little far.
No.
So she called you a little piggy.
No.
And you've been bashing her all day.
Yeah, well.
Now I'm back on her side.
No, she sent me a bed liner for my truck that turns the back of my truck into a pool.
No, I'm down with that. No, I'm down with that. That's all good.
She sent that to me, and she's like, yeah, do you want me to order it? And I was like, absolutely no.
I'm down with that. That's okay, because we could do it out in the parking lot. We could do the show from the back of your truck.
Oh.
I'm for real. You know what? Let's not pay for it. Let's actually just use I'll bring a tarp.
No, this was a good one. This was like...
Well, then you got to pay for it. It's even trashier if we just use a blue tarp.
Yeah, but this one is like
and then
designed.
bring the water, too.
What?
You got to take the water all the way from Coatmish all the way to here back, because we don't want to wait to fill that up.
Oh, my God,
It's got to be sitting out there in the sun and all that.
It's got to be a black tarp, by the way.
That's the lady that just walked by. She's a news girl that had no idea. She told me this morning, she's like, I haven't been following that. It's a big story.
The
COVID-19.
The COVID-19. Oh.
No,
it's got to be a black tarp so the sun can heat up the water.
Well, fine. Do whatever.
Well, I'm saying don't bring in a blue tarp because the water is going to be freezing. We're going to have to fill this thing with a garden hose off from the houses over there, because there's no way that this ESOP company will let us use the water we pay for.
Unless it's a well.
Do we have well water here?
Yeah, I could just see it's a little...
Do you know what it is?
Steve has that set up where it's a little crank bucket and everything.
That's what I was going to say. Steve every morning comes in and he brings 200 buckets to the building.
Yeah, that's right.
Well, just dip it down.
And you know who's down there? Chuck.
Chipping away, digging it.
He takes the bucket down. Steve lowers them every morning. What the Chuck?
But Steve doesn't know Chuck's down there, so Chuck has just been buying packs of Piggly Wiggly water.
If you want to know where Chuck has been,
pouring them in there. That's where he is.
That's just telling you where he is. He accidentally fell in.
He fell in a well. He's our baby Jessica.
He's our baby Chuck.
Except instead of...
Bet you won't spit down the well. That's so wrong. He's a dad now.
Yeah, probably, isn't he? I mean, yeah. But no.
Why'd he get mad when we said that he was a dad? We didn't know that we couldn't talk about it.
Oh, yeah, because he had mentioned it. So it's
he said it on the radio.
He said it first. That's why we were like, okay, now it's okay for us to say it. Because we didn't want to be the people to break it. You know what I mean?
I mean, I wonder what he's doing now. He was gonna jump on the show. He was. We were gonna interview him, and he said, "Absolutely, I'd love to." But then I was like, "It's probably not a good idea because this cell service in the well."
Yeah, it's not great. It would sound really echoey.
Somebody said, why don't they put up...
this?
They should. Why don't they put up plexiglass? So I want to put echo on you. Can I put echo on you? Oh, that's a... Wait. Okay.
Right now?
Yeah.
Hey guys, how's it going? Hey guys, how's it going?
Okay. We'll just mess with this really quick.
Oh, I was just trying to make the echo sound. I wonder if I can do it on my board over here.
Tanner has his own board, but he can't use her. I can't see him.
Does anybody know how it works?
I barely know how this one works in front of
That
me.
one's just buttons. This one's got dials. Yeah, Joe looked at me. He's like, if your EQ's ever messed up, you can just mess with the... And I was like, Joe, I don't know what those knobs.
What about this one?
Too much at the end.
Yeah, okay, midtones. Let's do this one.
Perfect.
It's going good. Oh, that's mean.
Yeah, he's stuck down there.
Understand me?
Instead of...
That's why I bring a turkey sandwich every day. It's not because I eat it. I just throw it in the well.
Toss it down for Chuck.
Dude, not cool. Not cool. I got to cover... I don't know why I'm covering my face with my mask, but I feel awful.
Listen! We all know that that's probably not true, right?
Well, he's practicing social distancing at its best.
Hell yeah, he is. He's social distance from the sun for the last 6 months.
No, I don't know.
Or has he? Who knows?
It's funny about radio.
On for years, and then now you're stuck in a well.
Like, what did you do? Like, that's what I get out of this? Put my heart and soul in the show, and then they throw me in a well, and then I slip and fall in a well, and they throw me down turkey sandwiches once in a while.
I gotta fill it up with water. Cool.
Cool.
What the chuck is going on here?
All right. Oh, God, this is confusing. I forgot about this. Hi, who's this?
This is Amber.
Hi, Amber. Now, listen, this is $580 up for grabs, but you got to pass the test before we let you play. And that test is, because we don't want to just give this to anybody.
Yeah.
A lot of people will call up and want that $600 that don't even listen to the show. We want to make sure they're true listeners to the Jake and Tanner show.
Sure.
We just want to give this money to them, and then they frolic back to Murphy or whoever they're listening to. We don't want that or need that in our life. So Tanner has a question about Jake or about Tanner or about the show or about something that you should know. And if you pass it, then you'll be up for trivia. Tanner.
Okay.
Your question is...
I like how you make these up on the spot because we always forget.
Yeah, I immediately forgot.
Yeah, I know.
I was shopping for bidets while you were doing this. Your question is...
Amber's making up her own question.
Yeah, you're going to make up your own question. What gift did a bunch of the Nuggets get Jake and I yesterday?
Ooh.
Oh, I have no idea. I only get to listen for...
Bye, Amber.
That feels so dirty to do.
What do you want? That was the rules, you
I know,
jerk!
but we've
And
never
then
done it.
Hang up, fine.
But-
Call back Amber. Forget the rules then.
No,
Everybody
I'm not
break
saying
rules.
not to
Guess
do
what you
it.
can do? Say
What?
the F word and C word while you're at it.
What?
Why do we have rules then?
No, what I'm saying... Okay, I'm saying that it's fine.
No, it's obviously not,
But-
because somebody has morals or you're not going to be able to sleep at night.
But I said it just feels dirty. I'll get over it.
Well, what do you want? What do you want to do now? I hung up on her. Now I'm the jackie over here.
Well, I felt bad. She sounded... Because she didn't even get to give her explanation. She's like, I don't get to and you're just like, you're gone. Bye. Stupid Amber.
Well, I didn't want to hear the explanation because I didn't want to start feeling bad because these are the rules.
Oh, that's why you did it.
Yes.
Okay, next person. I got a new question.
Huh?
I got a new question. What's the next person?
All right. Hi, who's this?
Hey, it's Ishmael.
Hi. Oh,
Ishmael?
That is wonderful. Ishmael. All right, Ishmael.
It is wonderful.
No,
Hey.
I love that. That is great.
I have a question for you. You have to
I
get
do know the answer to the one you asked the lady.
Which one? What was it?
Like I said, lady. Ishmael,
got-
call her lady.
We got bobbleheads and a card
Oh.
signed with.
But that's
a bunch of
not
people.
the question
Hey,
now.
what does LBVS mean?
LBVS?
Yeah, I personally think it's a little dirty. Libs. I think if we were able to get through, we should be able to shoot our shot at the money. You know.
I get it.
Holy F. What do we do? Then
okay,
why doesn't
listen.
Amber call back then?
Well, no, here is my thing. I like the idea of giving this money to a P1 and not somebody who never listens. But if somebody was like, man, I don't get to listen as much, but I still like the show, they're not trying.
Fine. Well, you know what? You know what this reminds me of?
What?
I actually deserve all this because this is going through my head a couple times, so I'll just say it. It's like that email. You remember that email? Where you didn't respond or something, and then I responded. You came back in this room. You came back in the studio, and you were like, "What the F, man?"
Oh, yeah, because we had agreed to not respond or
something like that.
We're
It
like,
was
man, I don't know if we're going to say anything to that. It felt rhetorical, and that's okay. Let's not respond. And then, I didn't even get out the door, and you're responding.
It's like, we'll figure this. I can't remember what it was about, but I remember you come back going, with that, it's just awful.
Yeah, because now I got to respond.
Oh, God. Okay, fine. Why don't we? Oh, look at that. I've listened to the station for 20 years and your show for weeks. Let's Ishmael, do you want Amber back? Fine.
If we can get Amber back, she deserves
Ishmael.
it.
Now I feel bad.
He's like, wait!
Ishmael, you got to get back to the farm anyway.
What are you doing listening to electricity?
How do you even have a phone, Ishmael?
I don't have an issue. Somebody came up to us and they're like, you guys stop making fun of Amish people.
We're not.
And all I said was,
We're making fun of
A,
Ishmael.
we're not, and B, what are they going to call and complain?
Amber, can you
They're
call
gonna hear
back?
it.
Hi, is this Amber? I get it. This is going to be jerkish, too. Okay. Hi, is this Amber?
Oh, it's Amber.
Oh, shut up!
Amber, do you want a second chance at a question?
Amber, did you feel bad? Did you feel bad when Tanner hung up on you?
What?
I didn't even, you hung up on me. But I didn't I was like, why aren't they responding?
Amber,
Okay.
listen, we love you. We love you we love you lots. So
You were going to say, me love you long time.
no, I wasn't.
Amber.
Somebody said, Amber, you are welcome. Oh.
Amber. Amber!
Yes.
New question. What fruit does Jake put in his yard to let other families know he's part of the lifestyle?
You don't have to answer that at all, Amber. You don't have to, Amber, that's fine. She doesn't even know. That's good because it's not true.
I don't.
You don't know that Jake likes to put pineapples in his yard?
You guys are real pricks today. Jeez, now I know why people listen more to Murphy. Why are we being jerks?
We're just trying to figure out the answers.
All right, here we go. Amber, we got 5 questions. Okay?
I know why your wife left you. Person who texted that in.
Yeah.
My God, you're single
I thought you
because
meant
of
mine.
who
I'm
you
like,
are.
what? This just happened? Oh, LBVS.
What's it stand for?
Laughing
But
out loud. No. Let's be very serious or laughing but very serious.
Oh.
Well, one is different.
I like laughing but very serious.
Amber, we don't care about people, right, Amber? We shouldn't care about texters trying to ruin our day.
That's right.
All right,
Okay.
Amber, we got 5 questions here. Tanner's going to take off his headphones. I want to thank Prospera Credit Union Life Stage Personal Guidance. And we're going to ask you these questions. And remember, if you get stuck, you can pass. If you pass twice slow, you're donezo. And if I hear anything different, then I'm going to take your first reply as an answer. So if you're like, I don't know, and then you want to answer it, I got to take I don't know. And then we're going to put you on hold when we ask you the questions. Tanner's going to come back in, or he's going to put his headphones back on so he can hear. I'm going to ask him the same questions. And if he gets more right than you, it's $620 tomorrow. And if you win, you're getting $600 today. Amber, are you nervous?
Yes, because I want this to go towards buying a puppy.
Oh, what kind of dog?
A bull mastiff. My 14-year-old is in kidney failure.
Oh, my Lord. Why? Amber. Stop. I feel that's awful. I mean, God, I'm so sorry.
And then you hung up on me.
Stop it, Amber. Amber, we're going to read the questions. You're going to stop putting me on this feel-bad guilt trip here. All right.
Okay.
Amber, your time begins in 3, 2, 1. If a liquor is 100 proof, how much alcohol does it contain by percentage?
50%.
What is the name of the dog from the 60s television cartoon, The Jetsons?
Pass.
The world's fastest growing plant is a species of what?
Fastest. Grass.
What is the common term for a list of things a person would like to do before they die?
Bucket list.
Which wedding anniversary is traditionally referred to as the golden wedding anniversary?
50th.
And what is the name of the dog from the 60s television cartoon, The Jetsons?
I don't know.
Okay, time. Oh, where am I at? Oh, God, here we go. I'm not going to lie. That wasn't too bad.
Oh.
All right, you can put your headphones back on, Tanner. I'm going to put you on hold, Amber, and we'll get right back to you, okay? We'll correct these all together. Stand by. By the way, if there is a tiebreaker, I do go to time now. There is no tiebreaker question. We have messed with the rules a little bit on that because people are cheating.
I was going to say, did you explain to her the time?
I didn't.
Okay.
But I think she was moving as fast as she could go.
Okay. I was going to say, that felt long.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Your time begins in 3, 2, 1. If a liquor is 100 proof, how much alcohol does it contain by percentage?
50%.
What is the name of the dog from the 60s television cartoon, The Jetsons?
Astro.
The world's fastest growing plant is a species of what?
Pass.
What is the common term for a list of things a person would like to do before they die?
Bucket list.
Which wedding anniversary is traditionally referred to as the golden wedding anniversary?
25.
What? The world's fastest growing plant is a species of what?
Bamboo.
Okay, let's bring her back. Sorry, that gets so confusing over on my end.
It works for you, though.
All right, Amber.
Yes.
Oh, by the way, God, do you want me to? Well, I'll tell you afterwards. Let's go through these, see who won. It could be $620, or it could be $620 tomorrow, or Amber could be getting $600 right now.
For a puppy.
Oh yeah, she wants a puppy. And then why don't you tell Tanner what you told me?
About my other puppy?
Yes.
He's in kidney failure. He didn't even eat breakfast this morning.
How old?
He's 14.
Oh, I mean, he's had a pretty good life.
Wait. You're talking about a dog, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, yes.
Holy Lord, I thought you were talking about a kid. And then I went
No.
like, oh my God, Tanner just made an awful thing. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God. I was about ready to jump in the well with Chuck. I was like, there's our show. Come on.
Then you didn't think to dump it?
I don't know. I'm over here with new rules and regulations with this game and how we play it, and I'm trying to put markers up on the computer, and it's confusing over here. I'm trying to process information. Yeah, you're right.
Hold on. Can I just say that in your head, Jake, you thought her 14-year-old kid was going through kidney failure, and you thought what was going to make her happy was a new puppy?
I don't know. I thought she was getting it for her kid.
I could get a dog.
I thought she was getting it for her kid. Now listen, I think it's awful that your puppies or your other dog is dying.
Yes,
but
that is very
God,
sad. It was very,
I thought this
very
was
sad.
like gonna. Let's just find out.
She's not like medical bills are super expensive.
Whew.
She's like, I need a nice new retriever.
Well, I thought for the kid.
If you get this $600, what kind of dog are you getting?
A bull mastiff.
Big one.
Oh my God, you can't afford to feed that.
What kid wouldn't love that?
Oh, they're amazing.
All right, Amber. Big poo-poos, big boom-booms in the backyard.
Yeah, big boom booms.
If liquor is 100 proof, how much alcohol does it contain by percentage? Amber said 50. Tanner said 50. 50 is correct.
You're dang right, Amber. We like our drinks.
What is the name of the dog from the 60s television cartoon, The Jetsons? Amber passed, and then she came back and said, I don't know. Tanner said Astro. Astro is correct.
Take that!
What is the common term for a list of things a person would like to do before they die? You both said bucket list. You both got that correct. 3-2. Which wedding anniversary is traditionally referred to as the golden wedding anniversary? Amber said 50. Tanner said 25. 50 is correct.
Oh,
we are
no!
tied 3-3. The world's fastest growing plant is a species of what? One of you have this correct.
Oh, no.
She said grass.
Oh,
Tanner said bamboo.
Oh, no.
Amber, it is bamboo. I'm sorry. No, Amber.
No, Amber, you're wrong. I won.
I said that really bad. Yeah, it's bamboo. I said that really awful. I did an awful trick to you. No, oh my God, I am so bad at this part of my job.
What is happening today?
I was going to hang up on her. We should have not taken her. I didn't want to do in the beginning. She's a whack job.
You earned it.
Oh, my God. Sorry, Amber. Looks like you're only going to have that one dog.
Thank you, Amber. And I love
you.
you and I apologize about your story. Or no, I'm sorry about my reaction to a story and miss her. You know, I'm going to let you go. Well, love you and thank you for listening.
Love you too, bye.
Oh, my heart dropped.
Like the well bucket.
Yeah. Like the well
bucket. Mine did too when you said, you had a good long life. I'm like, oh my Lord, does he not listen to anything? And apparently it's me.
It's you. You're the one that doesn't listen to listeners.
More Jake and Tanner show next. All right, couple things here. We just got, oh, God, we can't do a long break here. But we just got told that it's actually $640 tomorrow, not $620. We just got told by the suits who count all the money that it's going to be around $640 tomorrow. I can't really tell. Wait, what is he talking about? Listen.
Yeah.
He doesn't know we're on air. Tanner was talking to the suit who counts all of the money for Take from Jake and Tanner, and I think he said $640.
It's $640 today or tomorrow.
Okay. Also, somebody said, hey, it's a tie because bamboo is grass. Okay, so whatever. If it is a tie, we go by tiebreaker with time. Tanner, your time was 44 seconds. Hers was 1:10.
Okay.
So $640.
Tomorrow.
I didn't know technically bamboo was grass. For some reason, I was this year's old when I was today's years old when I learned that.
I don't know.
Oh, hey, this is Ishmael. Oh, great.
Well,
and for the record, I do have electricity. I've been listening to you since you were at the bowling alley. Oh, he called it the bowling alley.
Holy cow!
We used to call the birthday station the bowling alley before we called it the birthday station.
Oh, but dude, we didn't call it the bowling alley for more than
days.
Yeah, a few days.
Hey, somebody said that the Jake and Tanner movie on demand has a twist so big that M. Night Shyamalan would be like, what the F?
Yeah. I heard he did.
He did.
I heard M. Night Shyamalan.
Shyamalan.
I think it's M. Night.
Oh, it is?
Yeah, people don't ever pronounce his name right. It's M. Night Shyamalan.
You know what movie I really liked of his? The Village. I loved The Village.
I loved The Happening.
You're an idiot. You want to tell me, you want to know, though, I've been thinking about The Happening a lot.
Yeah.
Because vines I'm getting into vines right now and different types of vines, and we planted some, and they almost have like a mind of their own. No.
You need help.
No, Tanner, they do. They
Stop talking to me about vines like they matter.
And then they grab something, and then they start twisting around. It's been baffling vine scientists since the 19th century.
What has been?
Vines.
I don't know if that's true.
No, it's true. But anyway, no, you know what? Let me tell you something.
Venus flytraps freak me out.
Right.
That's plant level. That eats.
So, I like The Village.
Okay.
The Happening was just okay for me.
I loved the premise. I thought the premise of The Happening was great. I thought Mark Wahlberg's acting might have been the worst possible.
Unbreakable, just okay for me.
Split was amazing.
Okay. I flippin' loved it, and then people were like, the ending's stupid. And I loved the ending.
The reason that they thought the ending was stupid is because they tied it into Unbreakable.
What?
Split.
You're talking about what he changed?
What in the hell are you talking about?
Can we spoil this?
Yes, it has been years.
People hated the ending because that dude changed into that thing.
The Beast, yes.
I'm okay with that. What is Unbreakable? The Beast is Unbreakable?
Are you not aware that Split was part of a trilogy?
I know they did another movie. What's it called?
Glass.
And I knew they were combining that. I didn't know Unbreakable, Split, and Glass were. I thought Split and Glass were.
No, Unbreakable. Well, yeah, because just what's his Willis was in it.
What are you talking about? Split was they tied it in.
At the end.
What happened at the end? He climbed a wall.
I'm telling you what happened. Okay. At the end, they go to a diner, and it's like, man, that guy seems like a superhero. And then
yeah, that was awesome.
Bruce Willis lifts down his thing, and he's whatever.
Well, I thought Colton was telling me he didn't like that he turned into the Beast.
Why?
I don't know.
That's what the whole thing was. See, did Colton ever see Unbreakable?
I probably not, because it's 2000s and he was like 4.
Yeah, if you haven't seen Unbreakable and you know kind of that M. Night Shyamalan universe of this guy's kind of like a superhero, like taking superheroes as a realer thing, and just like Glass, who's super smart but breakable.
Dude, homie, The Visit was dope.
Visit was just okay for me.
Really?
Here's the reason why the Visit was...
When the granny was down below in the crawl
under the deck,
spaces,
that was the worst.
And naked and trying to, I'm going to get you.
Yeah.
I just got chills.
See, my issue with the Visit was I tannered it up and figured out the ending within the first 10 minutes.
Well, the problem is with the Visit or with these type of movies is you gotta you don't have to challenge it. Just watch it. Because
I wish I could do that.
Because like M. Night Shyamalan, there will be a twist. So you gotta let that go, or you're gonna and then it'll become stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, if you know, and then you're like, I knew that the whole time. You know what I mean? And then it just becomes awful.
And then because if you think about it with the Visit, it's so obvious that is not their grandparents.
I didn't know that. But I did not let myself think.
If you really look at it, the first time...
By the way, thanks for that spoiler.
You saw the movie.
What happens at the end? Don't tell me the Beast is in there.
The Beast comes out.
It's
Bruce actually
Willis. It's the grandma.
It's the grass that's doing it. It's a mix between The Happening.
We got to go.
Would you look at that?
Well, all I want to do is... Why don't we play this? Just come right back talking to M. Night Shyamalan.
Yes,
just for
please.
a second, because I'm
just
not done with
for
this
one more segment.
All right, okay. I got a list now of Night Shyamalan. I would say M. Night Shyamalan. Oh, is that the
Night? That's how it's pronounced.
I'm just going to go through these, not in any kind of, they're just different order. Why is Stuart Little on there?
Stuart Little?
That's not M. Night?
Yes.
So Unbreakable. That was just okay for me.
It was fine. Yeah,
Split was amazing.
Split?
I loved it. Dude, that guy, McAvoy, phenomenal.
People said he should have won the Oscar, but it came out at the wrong time. He should have got the Oscar for Best Acting. Because he played 50 characters, all well.
Boy, he's good. The Sixth Sense, I really liked that, but again, that's my jam because I was 19 at this time.
I did really like that movie.
We were going to the theater, and Glass I never watched.
I haven't seen it. Heard it was fine.
I really want to watch that, because I just like James McAvoy. Signs, loved it.
Thank you, man. I thought Signs was a good movie.
Loved Joaquin.
Joaquin Phoenix.
And Mel Gibb?
Yeah.
M. Gibb?
M. Gibb? ML?
Love M. Gibb.
M.L. Gibson.
Was that stupid kid that drives the Buick Skylark and got super fat in it?
Haley Joel Osment?
That they wouldn't put him in the same...
No, it wasn't him. It wasn't him. It was a different kid. But yeah, that movie terrified me.
Yeah.
Swing away. What did they say? Swing away,
Swing
Johnny.
away, Johnny.
I thought it was a dumb line.
Did you enjoy it? I like that you didn't really get to see him.
Yes.
I love that.
Because I got terrified when it was like, this is a video from Mexico, and they're all having a party, and then you just see it like walk pure daylight. That's what I liked. Daylight, and you saw it, and it just walked across.
Did M. Gibb die in that movie? I know his wife did. He survived?
Yeah, he survived. Everybody survived.
Who was leaving water around everywhere in the house?
The daughter.
Why was she? What going on with this little girl?
She wouldn't drink it, and then it would get dusty. And my thing was, you know what bothered me with that?
What?
Let's be realistic on how many glasses do you have in your house that you could fill up with water?
7.
Yeah. They had like 30. Yeah. Who's got the cupboard space for that? And they're all glass.
The Visit, I loved. You didn't like it because you figured it out.
Yeah, it was fine. It was fine for me. The people that I watched it with, my wife and her parents, they were terrified and thought it was great.
Again,
I didn't ruin it for them. I used to do that to Kayla.
Just tell it, yeah.
I'd lean over and tell her what the ending is, or at least what I think the ending is.
When she was running around naked under that, I'm going to get you. Get you.
Yeah.
Too scared. Let's watch a scene right now in the dark.
See, because the thing that I didn't like about it is because then it got too... Tell me this scene didn't bother you. When she was nowhere and then she just popped up and screamed at the camera.
I do not remember that at all.
That was during her day night downing.
Okay.
What the hell was it called?
You got to get in here. Oh, you can't.
Not allowed. No. But when she screamed Yahtzee with food in her mouth, that got me.
She doesn't swear in this, does she? This is the scariest part in any movie ever. I got the dump button in case Fitz swears.
Yeah, is this under the porch?
Okay, so the two kids that are at Granny's they're underneath the house right now.
Yeah.
They're playing hide and seek with each other.
Yes.
I just want to see if this works. You're just hearing the audio. Let's see. I'm so nervous.
Oh my God. That reminds me.
You have one?
Yeah. Damn it, guys.
Okay, come on. Where's Granny? Oh! Now think about a grandmother underneath here crawling around fast.
Fast.
Like really fast Granny crawling.
I just remembered how annoying the little boy was.
Yeah, you're right on that.
Oh my God.
He was
in this Julia Stiles ripoff.
The daughter?
Yeah.
Here I come.
Yeah.
It's behind you. It is behind you. Because already, older people freak.
Old people they're terrifying. They're covered in too much skin. They're shrinking from the inside out. Think about that.
Right.
Shrinking from the inside.
Text JT to 71090 if you missed any of the show. It'll be up in about an hour to the podcast, but you'll be into the JT club then.
Yeah. Which some of you are leaving it.
Really?
Yeah.
Who?
I don't know.
How many?
One.
What's their number? Let's blast them. I want to call and figure out why they left.
I can't figure out what their number is, but yeah, I want to figure out what it is.
No, if you're in, you can't ever leave, and if you do, we will give your number out on the radio.
Hell yeah. That's not a threat. It's a promise.
Jake and Tanner Show.